Let's get ready to rumble!
Nothing, boy! You're finished already! Look at me! Look at me! You know you're done! You are... Ali! Ali!
الزنا لا يحرم. لو واحد زنى بامرأة وحملت منه يقول لك ان هذا الماء غير محرم. يعني ايه غير محرم؟ يعني دي مش بنته. يعني ايه برضه مش فاهم يا عم الشيخ؟ يعني هل يجوز له نكاحها؟ قال لك يتجوزها عادي. دي بنته. قال لك مين اللي قال بنته؟ هي لا بنته لا شرعا ولا شيء. مش بنت، لن تنسب له اصلا. ولما واحد يزني بواحده ويخلف منها بنت تتكتب باسمه، باسم الزاني؟ لا ابدا ابدا، يبقى مش بنته.
يعني قتل المرتد مو عشان يصير مسلم. المرتد مرتكب لجرم مثل الزاني. الزاني اذا كان محصنا يرجم، اذا كان غير محصن يجلد. السارق إذا اجتمعت شروط قطع اليد قطعت يده. القاتل يقتل. فهذه عقوبات، هذه عقوبات لهؤلاء على العمل الذي قاموا به. ومنها المرتد، إذا ارتد يقتل، إذا تاب من الردة يترك. لكن هو يعاقب على هذا الفعل لأن فيه استهتار بهذا الدين، فيعاقب على هذا العمل كما لو سب الرسول أو سب الله جل وعلا أو كذا، فإنه يقتل لهذا الفعل وليس لأجل أن نغصبه على الإسلام. الإسلام يعني لا يحتاج ولا يريد يعني مرتزقة، يعني صير مسلم ولا ذبحناك ولا لا لا، ما نريد مرتزقة. أول شيء السبي لا يكون إلا الكفار، لا يجوز سبي مؤمن. يعني لا يجوز يكون قتال بين مسلمين مثلا لأي سبب من الأسباب. الفتن التي تحدث يكون قتال بين المسلمين، لا يجوز السبي أبدا. السبي لا يكون إلا للكافر، لا يسبى المسلم أبدا، وإنما يسبى الكافر. وأنا أرجو أن الإنسان لا يخجل من دينه ويقول لا هذا قبل والإسلام لا يدعو إلى هذا. لا، كن قويا في دينك، أظهر دينك. نعم هذا ديني، نعم. الذي لا يرضى أن يعبد الله تبارك وتعالى فإنه يستعبد أو يدفع الجزية أو يدخل في الإسلام أو يقاتل. هذه الأحوال الأربعة أبدا، لا يوجد حال خامس. لذا أول ما يدعى الإنسان يدعى الإسلام، يقول اعبد الله تبارك وتعالى. الله خلقك لتعبده، فإذا قال لا أريد أن أعبد الله تبارك، نقول تعيش في أرض الله ولا تعبده، ادفع الجزية. يقول ولن أدفع الجزية. فإذا رفض أن يعبد الله ورفض أن يدفع الجزية نقول له إذن ما لنا معك إلا القتال، فنقاتله لأجل هذا. فإن قتلناه فهو في النار، وإن أسرناه فهو من السبي، يصير عبدا رغما عنه. لما رفض أن يكون عبدا مكرما باختياره فسيكون عبدا حقيرا بدون اختياره. هكذا هو الأمر بالنسبة للذين لا يعبدون الله تبارك وتعالى. وهؤلاء يعني لا تشفقوا عليهم، هؤلاء كفار، هؤلاء يرفضون أن يعبدوا الله تبارك وتعالى، يرفضون أمر الله جل وعلا، يعادون الله، يسبون الله جل وعلا. فالإنسان لا تأخذه الشفقة على أعداء الله، على ناس هم معتدون.
And you have no idea how much I hope Allah is going to curse you to the rest of your life.
Nothing, boy! You're finished already! Look at me! Look at me! You know you're done! You are... Ali! Ali!
Wallahi, every single land, every single country, wallahi, with all their governments and all their military force and all their might and all their science and all their money and all their know-how, all with the exception of none, every country, every tree, every grain of sand, every mountain, every river, every ocean, every ocean, wallahi, every star, every sun, every moon, every single planet, every single angel, the billions and billions and billions of angels, all of them, with the exception of none, Mikael, Jibrail, Israfil, all, the first heaven, the second heaven, the third heaven, the fourth heaven, the fifth heaven, the sixth heaven, the seventh heaven, the ocean above it, the eight that carry the flag of Allah,
the water,
the arsh of Allah, all are dead, all are dead.
You are Ali. Ali.
Hello, hello, we are live on air. Welcome everybody, God bless you. God bless your loved ones and families. Welcome everybody. Maybe you noticed we did a premiere a couple hours ago. I had an earlier recording with our sister Kay from Kay Soko Films. And we talked about the persecution of Christians in the name of Islam and Muhammad, by the sword of Muhammad. And actually someone sent me a link of a lady who became an ex-Muslim and accepted Jesus Christ, and they took her children. To be honest, guys, you can find the link in the earlier video, right? To be honest, I only watched a couple of seconds of it and I could not continue watching it. I mean, can you imagine? They took her children from her. She's a mom. She accepted Christ. And by the way, this is an Indonesian lady who left Islam because Jesus Christ appeared in a dream to her. And she became a Christian, a follower of Christ. So she accepted Christ as her Lord and Savior. And they took her children. I mean, she's a mom. Can you imagine how hard it is for a mom to not be with her children anymore? Can you imagine the mother instinct? Longing for her children. She was crying. Did you watch that video, guys? I don't want to play it right now because it's going to upset many people here, and it's devastating. It's all over YouTube. It has gone viral. So if you want to find the link, you can go to the other video that we played earlier. Right? It was a premiere, so you can find it in the comment section. But I don't want to play it right now. But remember, go see it. Play it. Really? You want to start with crying, guys? If you have a soft heart, you're gonna cry. I kid you not. Right? So let us not do that, guys. Come on. I have a long live show ahead. So let us not do that. No, I'm not going to play it, guys. Let's see if I can find you the link. I will post the link. I don't want to start with. Let's see. It was in the comment section. Many people put it in the comment section. Oh, what Islam can do to people, guys. What Islam can do to people. Why did it go? Just a second, guys. Bear with me, okay? Because actually that's not my topic, and I don't want to destroy the topic of today because we have a really important topic. This is the link, if I'm not mistaken. This is the link. I think here's another one, or maybe the same link, I don't know. I think this, you see, it has been uploaded on many Indonesian YouTube channels. Yeah, it's a different link, okay. It's devastating, man. Guys, you need to watch it and try to hold your tears back. Seeing a mother who cannot be with her children anymore because she became a Christian in a majority Sunni Muslim country, Indonesia. They took her children from her. How can you do that to a mother, man? Muslims, your religion, it's not a religion. It's nothing but a cult that can take someone's children from her. Try not to get angry, guys. This is a religion from God? How dare you, man? How dare you to call it a religion from God? Taking children from a mother, man. Evil, disgusting Muhammad and his man-made cult. How dare you? How dare you? Sorry, guys. Yeah. Call it righteous anger, call it what you have to call it. But, when I watched it, man. Anyway, this is the religion of peace, brother. This is the religion of peace, brother. Taking children from a mother. Apostate prostrate. You have no dignity, you have no honor, you have no shame to follow such a man-made death cult like Islam. You must be someone without shame. انت ما عندك شرف. Let me put it in the Arabic. انت ما عندك شرف. ما عندك كرامة يا حيوان ابن حيوان. You animal, son of an animal. And I'm not trying to insult any animal. How can you take someone's children, man? A mother, take her children away, man. How dare you, man? Anyway. Guys, it is what it is. Let us start with a nice prayer, guys. Let us ask Lord Jesus to guide us. I know it's hard after what you just heard. I'm angry, guys, but let us try, right? Let us try to put our anger aside and continue, guys. It is what it is. This is the religion of pieces, man. What can we do? Lord Jesus, please bless our beloved audience and subscribers. Lord, please guide me. Remove the anger for at least 1 hour, 2 hours from me so I can at least continue this live show, Lord Jesus, please. So I can focus and we can teach our beloved brothers and sisters in Christ who are watching. Lord, thank you for your grace. Lord Jesus, we truly believe that you are risen and you are risen indeed. And many Muslims are understanding that Islam is not the truth, and they will take the price and punishment for following Jesus. You said it yourself. You will be persecuted, you'll be killed, and you'll be insulted in my name. And we see the fruit of Islam right here, right now. So Jesus, we truly believe that you are risen indeed. Al-Masih qam, haqqan qam. Satan doesn't like it. Thank you for your ultimate gift, Lord Jesus. Thank you for your grace that saved us from death. And thank you for this lovely audience and subscribers who are always here to support our work, our full-time ministry, day in, day out. Please bless them and bless their families and loved ones. Please, Lord Jesus, keep all of us healthy and safe, especially from this spread of this coronavirus, this very dangerous brain-eating virus, the coronavirus, Islam. Father, unfold us in your arms. Help us not to lean on our own understanding, but in everything acknowledge you, Lord. Please, so that you can direct our words, thoughts, and actions. Give us a measure of your strength, so that we might not give in to any discouragement, taqiyya, lies, makr of Allah, Satan, or any doubt, Lord. Please help us honor you in all our ways. Lord Jesus, I pray to you and ask you to shine your holy light on all of us, including the Muslims who might be in need and are asking for the truth. Like this precious lady, this mother who lost her children, Lord, for you, to follow you, to become a Christian, a follower of Christ, a follower of you, Lord Jesus. Please open the Muslims their eyes, Lord Jesus, so also they can be saved as we are saved through your holy blood. And please, Jesus, fill us with your Holy Spirit. Loosen my tongue today and guide me so I can speak the truth, teach the truth, nothing but the truth, without any error or any shame, because we are not ashamed of you, Lord Jesus, because you are the truth. Lord, give me wisdom and courage to do whatever needs to be done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Today's live show is about the Quranic disaster, or call it disasters, that we're going to show you today. We have enough proof for you to show you that Muslims corrupted the Quran with their own hands by mixing Medinian period ayahs with Meccan period ayahs inside the Quran. So I'm not going to talk about the top copy manuscript or the Husayni manuscript or any manuscript. I'm going to show you the corruption inside the Quran within. We're going to show you that. And I hope that there are going to be Muslims who care about the truth. We don't care about trolls, right? We don't care about trolls. We only care about the Muslims who are seekers of truth. So if you are a seeker of truth, we have enough proof today to show you that Muslims destroyed the Quran, corrupted the Quran with their own hands by mixing much later ayahs with Meccan ayahs and vice versa. We have enough proof for you guys. We have enough proof for you. Welcome everybody. God bless you. For the people who just joined, we just started. Make sure, guys, to subscribe if you didn't already do that. Smash that like button. Also click on the notification bell to receive notifications when we go live or upload new videos. I know ShariaTube doesn't like what we do, but help me to help you guys. You can also subscribe to our Facebook account, facebook.com/TheRobChristian. And if you want to support our full-time ministry, you can do that on patreon.com by becoming a patron on patreon.com/RobChristian. So let us start, guys. Let us start. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. On this live show today, we will have the opportunity to show you how Muslims destroyed and corrupted the Quran with their own hands. In our previous videos, guys, previous videos, you have seen how Adnan Rashid and Yasser Qadi, how they did so much damage. It's unbelievable. Especially Yasser Qadi, when in that long interview with Muhammad Hijab. And we refuted them and we showed you what kind of lies and deceivers these people like Adnan Rashid and Yasser Qadi are. We made many videos about them already, right guys? About the Quranic preservation, right? In one of my last shorter videos, guys, if you watch that, we proved that the Quran of today is not Uthmanic, but dates actually to the Umayyad period. You need to understand, guys, that Muslims sources claim that the Quran was ordered by Uthman. Uthman gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit to collect the Quran that used to be on animal skin or bones, on stones. So he gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit to collect the Quran, rewrite it, right, together with the Quran that was in the possession of Hafsa. The Quran that Abu Bakr already compiled before was under the pillow of Hafsa. So what did Zayd ibn Thabit do? He took that Quran and he collected many other ayahs and he compiled a new version. Can you see how the Quran was actually changed over time? And Uthman then later burnt 6 out of the 7 ahruf. What? Yes. Just one harf. But till today, for some reason, we see still so many different Arabic Qurans. And we know that dear Sister Hatun already collected 37 different Arabic Qurans. And not only that, we have also 7 different Hafs Qurans. 7 different Arabic Hafs Qurans. Beside that. So, since we can conclude that the Quran manuscripts that exist today, like the top copy, like the Samarkand, like the Sana'a, the Husseini manuscript in Cairo. All of them were written in the Umayyad period. And the Umayyad period, guys, came after the death of Uthman and Ali, especially Uthman, right? So the four first caliphs were called the rightly guided caliph, so that caliphate was called the rightly guided caliphate. Then after that, the Umayyad caliphate come. So the Quran of Uthman does not exist anymore, right? In other words, Uthman was already dead for the last 5 years, at least 5 years. So Muslims, are you trying, in other words, to tell us, are you going to tell us that Uthman gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit to collect and compile the Quran from his grave? From his grave? Uthman was already killed. They killed him. He was buried and rotting in his grave. How is it possible? Because all the manuscripts that we have today date to the Umayyad period, not to the Uthmanic period, not to the Rashidun, the rightly caliphate. Do you understand what is happening, guys? I hope you understand what's happening. I have opened my Skype, guys. I have opened my Skype. So if we have Muslims who think have the courage and the knowledge to call us today, I challenge you to call me live on air. Sinet Ficado, sorry if I'm butchering your name, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. Sinet Ficado says, thank you for your time. God bless you. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. God bless you and your loved ones too. Thank you for your support. Where are the Muslims? Where is the Jason let me call him the ultimate donkey. It's ultimate donkey. We know it's him. Where did he go? Where did he go? He left? Why did you leave, man? You said you're going to refute me. Rani Tamimi, today's topic is not Christianity, you idiot. If you think you can defend the Quran today, call me and refute me. Call me if you think you have the courage and the knowledge. What's wrong with you? You Muslims always say, we are followers of Deen al-Haq. Rob Christian, you don't know Arabic. Your Arabic is worse than anyone's Arabic. Okay, call me and refute me, man. Clearly, if you know better, you know Islam better than me, what is holding you back to defend your prophet? What is holding you back to defend your religion of truth? Deen al-Haq. I mean, it's so easy. It's so cheap to say it in the chat and in the comments. Rob Christian, you're a liar! Liar! So easy, man. So easy. So easy to do that. Let me say hi to our friends in the live chat, to the admins, Tamara, TP Bear, TM Crosspulse, iPhone 3G. I'm not sure if Phil Herrera is already here. Guys, if you know Phil Herrera and other admins, please tell them that we started already, because I was supposedly to start an hour later, but because, I was like, hey, our Indonesian, Asian friends, they might almost go to sleep. So let us start a little bit earlier so they can, watch or get something from today's teaching. Farid responds, you are a fake Farid, right? You only took his, yeah, you are a fake one. Why is your boyfriend hiding from me, man? We are live on air. Tell your boyfriend to call me. Where is Farida? Tell him Rob Christian is live. You have a big beard, brother. You have a big beard. Why are you so scared to call Rob Christian live on air? He's your idol, right? You are his fan. This is why you are using his picture, trying to pretend that it's him. Clearly, you are one of his boyfriends. So what is keeping you, if you're so proud about Islam, what is keeping you of calling me? My Skype ID is the Rob Christian. Again, the Rob Christian. Call me. Let us have some fun, man. Why are you so scared, man? Puppy. Huh? Where are the Muslims who said we refuted you about the Topkapi manuscript? Where are you, Muslims? Why are you so scared? Why are you so scared, man? Call me and let us have some fun, man. Islam is peace, says Rob Christian. Muslim brother and sister are sending a report to Indonesian and Malaysian government to block you and Christian Prince. Oh, that's sweet, man. That's really cute. Why? Why, brother? Because you cannot handle the truth. You cannot handle the truth. That's why, right? Well, do so. Do it, man. That shows what kind of puppies you are, what kind of cowards, what kind of bankrupt religion you follow. Because your religion can't provide the answers, you cannot refuse us, so the only best way is to block, right? To block, right? Now we have a call. All right. Yeah, hello?
How many years you been in America, brother? Huh?
What the heck? Muhammad Hijab called me. Look, they even use fake accounts, guys. They use fake accounts to call me. That's cute, brother. Let me put this donkey. Idiots. You see, bankrupt religion, brother. Any Abdul? We are live. Look, my Skype is open, brother. Guys, one of our brothers sent me this creative background picture. Call it what you want to call it. Here we have Zakir Naik. Let me make it bigger, guys. Let's see if I can make this bigger for you. We have Shabir Ali. Okay, this is Shabir Ali. We, like Yasir Qadi said, there are holes in the standard narrative, brother. Okay, so we have Zakir Naik, Ali Dawa, Muhammad Hijab, Adnan Rashid, Shabir Ali, Yasir Qadi, and this is the Prophet of Islam, guys. Beautiful. I love this, man. You Christians are creative, man. Some secrets are too big to hide. Yeah, we cannot talk about these things in public, said Yasir Qadi, right? This guy here that you see here. The standard narrative, yeah, look, the standard narrative has holes in it. The biggest lie in history, the perfect preservation of the Quran. This is good, guys. This is really creative. Hey, this actually proves the it tells the story, right? The standard narrative has holes in it. Yeah, look. Brother. I blocked him because he was playing a video from Muhammad Hijab. It's, you want me to give people who are trolls airtime? They want to silence us, man. Brother, make another account, and if you call yourself a man, call me so we can have a respectful discussion. Stop sending me kids, Mr. Farida. Farida, stop sending me your boyfriends who are nothing but kids. You must call yourself. Muslims are proud about you, Farida. So why are you sending me your kids, your little boyfriends? A funny pic. I love this, man. Maybe I should use it as background on my PC, man. This is amazing stuff, guys. Thank you. Thank you, brother Alexander, the one who sent me. So guys, if you didn't watch this video, you have to watch it. We spanked the manuscripts left and right. As you see, guys, this is today's topic, the Quranic disaster, Medinian ayahs mixed with Meccan ayahs and vice versa. Let us do a small introduction, guys. Let us do a small introduction. We have 304 people watching. Wow, that's amazing, guys. Thank you for your amazing support, guys. I have no words for this, but because of you guys, we can do this. And please, guys, download our videos, cut them in parts, because today's video is going to be very damaging for today's Quran. Very damaging. But before we go there, we need to understand a couple of things, right? Guys, I hope I need you to be very focused, because this is going to be really academic stuff. I put a lot of time in this, and the imams and shuyukh do not dare to talk about this topic. that we can find in so-called Meccan surahs, Meccan period surahs, we can find Medina surahs in it, and vice versa. So the Muslims had no idea where to put ayahs. Should we put it here or should we put it in a different chapter? Maybe here, let us put it here. So how is it possible that, we need to understand that Muhammad in 610, guys, in 610, Muhammad at the age of 40, he became a prophet. He called prophethood, right? He proclaimed prophethood at the age of 40. And Muhammad, according to the Muslim sources, he was being persecuted, right? He was being persecuted by the pagans of Mecca, right? I mean, if you're getting persecuted, if this is true story, guys, why is Muhammad staying for 12 years in Mecca if he's getting persecuted? I mean, if I'm getting persecuted, I will not stay one day in Mecca, right? Mecca was not as big as today, right, guys? It was a really small place, right? It was not as big as now. So why did Muhammad stay in Mecca for at least 12 years? Look, guys, he became a so-called prophet at the age of 40 in the year 610, and he left Mecca, which Muslims call hijrah, migration. He left Mecca and he went to Medina in the year 622. Did you catch it? So he stayed for 12 years in Mecca while being persecuted, brother. Doesn't make sense. You cannot sell me this, guys. How is this guy being persecuted, but he's staying there for 12 years? Do you see how the standard narrative has holes in it? The standard narrative has holes in it, brother. Yeah, we see it everywhere in any Muslim sources, right? Any Muslim sources. Are there any Muslims who wants to call us, guys? Guys, why are you Christians? Why are you sending me a hello on Skype? What's the point? Christians, why are you spamming me with hellos on Skype? I don't understand Christians. To be honest with you, I don't understand you Christians. I don't understand you Christians. Admins, can you tell to the people to stop sending me messages in Skype? Stop sending me hellos. What's wrong with you Christians, man? Do you want to spam me? Look, what's the point, Manny? What's the point that you're sending me a hello? Lord have mercy. Keep spamming me, Christians. Keep helping the Muslims. Keep doing that, guys. Keep doing that. Right? Yeah, they want my attention. You want some attention? Let me give you some attention, brother. What's wrong with you, man? No, I don't think he's a Muslim. He's a Christian. So, guys, let us go back. Please stay focused, guys. So Muhammad, at the year 622, he left Mecca and he went to Medina, right? So he stayed 12 years in Mecca. Okay, so this is very important stuff. So that means, guys, are you still focused? Please focus with me. So that means from 610, guys, to 622, right? Muhammad should only receive Meccan ayahs, right? Because he's in Mecca. Because he is in Mecca. Do you understand why I put this on the screen, guys? Do you understand it? So because he's in Mecca, he should only receive Mecca ayahs, Mecca period ayahs. We can say, guys, the Quran, you can cut it in half. You have Meccan period ayahs, right? And you have the Medina period ayahs. Medinian period ayahs, right? You have the Meccan, basically you can cut the Quran in half. Muhammad, when he's in Mecca, he's getting so-called divine revelation from Allah through Jibreel. But when he went to Medina, he received Medina period ayahs. You cannot mix those two together, right? Guys, do you understand? You cannot mix Medina period ayahs You cannot find Medina period ayahs inside the Meccan period ayahs, and vice versa. So when Muhammad is in Mecca, ayahs from the Meccan period should not be found in Medina period surahs. Did you catch it? So let's say, for example, chapter 9 is a Medina chapter, right? Are you still following, guys? Chapter 9 is a Medina chapter. So we should not find Meccan ayahs in it. Are you following, guys? I know maybe for some people this is, very academic. I know. All right? But you need to stay focused, guys. I also told the admins before we started, please make sure that our viewers are staying focused, because this is heavy stuff. Because even imams do not dare to talk about these. Because, back in the old times, we asked the imams, Al-Azhar and whatnot, the Al-Azhar University, why are you not fixing the Quran? How is it possible that we can find Medina ayahs inside Meccan chapters, and how can we find Meccan ayahs inside Medina chapters? That does not make sense. That proves that there is corruption in the Quran by Muslim hands. They had no idea where to put the ayahs. Let's say this is in a Meccan ayah, Meccan verse. They put it in a Medina chapter. That doesn't make sense. That's corruption. That shows that the Quran has been tampered with. Did you catch it? Yeah, and this is a taboo subject for Muhammad. It's exactly message of love. Guys, our sister Message of Love, she always shares our videos. She shares videos of Christian Prince and others. So help this sister out. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Message of Love. Maybe the admins can put her link in the YouTube chat. So guys, we now understand what's happening, right? We understand what my topic is all about. Muslims created a huge disaster by mixing Medina ayahs with Meccan ayahs. We call that corruption through human hands. And that's our topic of today. I try to find many videos about this in the English section of YouTube. I could not find them. I don't think many of our Christian apologists know about this topic, and especially because this is a heavy topic. You need to know Arabic. You need to understand what all the ayahs are talking about. It's really difficult topic to do, and it took me a lot of time, guys. I kid you not. It took me a lot of time to do research about it. It's really heavy stuff. You have no idea how many hours I put in this research. And you will understand later why this is so difficult to find the holes in the standard narrative, guys. It's really academic stuff. So let me play a video. Omar Hadija, I hope you will have an idea what we're talking about. I think this guy has no idea what he's talking about. This is the same guy who called me last time. Yes, hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello? Yeah, I'm good, my friend. I can hear you.
How are you?
I'm good, man. What about you? I hope you're okay, dude.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, everything fine.
My friend, can you speak very slow? Because last time we could not understand you. So take it easy, take it slow, so we can understand what you're saying, all right?
Okay.
And please do something about the noise, my friend. If you are not going to fix the noise, I'm going to hang up on you, okay? So make yourself as clear as possible. Come close to the mic so we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So I saw last time we were talking about the
easy, brother. Easy. Take it easy. Slow. Easy. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
We are talking about the hadith of one hadith that you put to me.
Yes.
The hadith that you said that hadith about some verses of the surah.
And we lost him. You see? Oh, brother. There's a poor network connection, brother. Yeah, waste of time. Call me when you stopped stealing Wi-Fi from your neighbors, my friend? I can't even understand what the guy is saying, honest to God. Did you guys understand what he was saying? I have no idea. Yeah, sounds like an African guy, yeah. I'm trying, right? He has bad connection, a lot of background noise. I'm trying to focus, guys. Let us try to call him back. Let's see if... It's going to be a waste of time, guys. I kid you not. Because that last time was the same issue with him. Oh, does this guy know that Muhammad owned black slaves, guys? What do you think? Does this guy know that Muhammad was a slave owner of black people? Waste of time. I think the neighbors found out that this guy is stealing their Wi-Fi. That's what I think. They found out and they cut him off. Anyway. Waste of time. Okay, guys, let me play the video. Let me play the video for you. And I think maybe you saw this person before on Christian Prince, because Christian Prince made a video about him. And this sheikh, he's a sheikh from Iraq, an imam from Iraq. And I'm going to translate for you what he's saying. So please, you need to put on your headset, and I'm going to try to do my best to translate what this person is saying, okay? So let's see if I can get the right video. This guy is going to help us a lot. He's going to help us about today's topic a lot. Watch. This guy, remember him? Remember him? Oh boy, that guy, yeah. Yeah, okay, you know him, right? So he's going to help Rob Christian. He's going to help me about today's topic, right? Today's topic is Muslims played with the Quran by mixing Medina ayahs with Meccan ayahs and vice versa, right? And that's a huge problem, because how can you mix 12-year-old Meccan ayahs with Medina ayahs and vice versa? Because remember, like we told you, Muhammad was in Mecca. He was getting divine revelation through Jibreel, right? Divine revelation, brother. Through Jibreel in Mecca, but also he received so-called divine revelation when he was in Medina. So we can slice the Quran in half. Guys, let's say this is the Quran that you see here. So we can slice it in half. Meccan and Medina. Oh boy, same guy calling me. Yes, brother? Mute YouTube. Mute YouTube. Omar, mute YouTube. Yeah, mute YouTube.
Sorry, I have get, and that is why.
My friend, why are you not calling me through a good connection?
Problem last time, that is why.
Why are you using bad connection to call me? You are wasting my time, my friend.
Yeah, me?
No, I cannot. You sound like a robot and you're cutting. See? Cutting. Try again. See? Waste of time, man. Waste of time, man. Cutting voice, bad connection. Fix your connection, man. Listen me. Yeah, that guy, the listen me guy. Yeah. Listen me. I can't hear him, guys. Sorry, I'm trying, man. African dude, bad connection. Anyway, let us play this video, guys. Omar, don't call me now. Call me later. When you fix your connection, call me through a landline. Don't do it through Wi-Fi, stealing Wi-Fi or whatnot. Do it through a UTP cable. Don't call me through Wi-Fi, idiot. Waste of time. So let us play the video, guys, and I'm going to try to translate what this person is saying. And he's going to talk about chapter 30, Surah Ar-Rum, right? The Romans. Surah Ar-Rum, chapter 30, right? Surah Ar-Rum, right? That's what the chapter, the Romans, basically, right? Chapter 30, Surah Ar-Rum. All right. Islam is peace. What has that to do with my topic, you idiot? What's wrong with you, man? Islam is peace. What has that to do with my today's topic? Can't you be focused and maybe learn something about Islam? Even your nickname is taqiyya. It's nothing but deception. Islam has nothing to do with peace, you idiot. Islam means submission. Right? Islam means submission. It means complete surrender to the will of Muhammad and Allah. Even your name is nothing but taqiyya. Anyway, let me play the video and I'm going to translate for you guys. Please focus with me, okay?
بعض الجماعة ما يدرون هاي تفسيره شنو.
So he's going to try to teach us what chapter 30 is all about. Surah Ar-Rum, the Romans, he's going to explain to us a couple of things.
اللي ذكروه علماء الإسلام والتاريخ غلبت الروم.
The Romans have been defeated.
معركة النبي كان بمكة قبل الهجرة.
Muhammad was in Mecca before Hijrah, before migrating from Mecca to Medina, okay?
صارت معركة بين
There was a conquest, there was war basically between the Romans and the Persians, right? Between the Romans and the Persians.
الفرس.
Furs are Persians.
انتصر بين الفرس.
Yeah, the Persian won.
الآيات هاي.
The ayahs came down. The ayahs came down.
يقول
Okay?
غلبت الروم صحيح هسه الفرس.
So the Romans have been defeated, right? Muslims love to tell you about this so-called prophecy that is not actually a true prophecy that was fulfilled. I don't want to go and explain the prophecy, guys. I'm not talking about the prophecy. We're talking about today about Muslims mixing Meccan ayahs with Medina ayahs. That's the topic. So we need to focus on that, right, guys? Are you still following, guys? I hope you're still following. Don't allow Muslims to distract you, guys. Please help me to help you, Christians. Don't allow Muslims in the chat to distract you. Forget about the Muslims. Don't address what they say, because as long you give them attention, you will not be focused with me. Christians, help me to help you, please, for the love of God. If you love me, please stay focused. Learn something. All right? So don't give any Muslims, admins also, please help us. Keep the chat, focused. Focus with me. Don't allow Muslims to distract you. Let us continue.
فرس غلبوا.
So the Persians won, okay?
بضع سنين.
After a couple of years. 7, 8, 9. Right? That's what bid'an means. 7, 8, 9. Maximum of 9 years. Not more than that. Right? This guy's honest.
سوف ينتصر الروم وهم من بعد غلبهم سيغلبون. وتحقق النبوة تحققت ورا.
This is not important stuff. I'm going to talk to
الروم غلبوا.
The Romans won. Okay.
زين. هذه الآية تقول ويومئذ يفرح المؤمنون بنصر الله.
So when the Romans won and they defeated the Persians, the Muslims were happy. I mean, guys, look at the logic. Look at the logic of Allah in His Quran. How can the Muslims be happy with the Romans defeating the Persians? Can you understand this logic of Allah? Because it says in chapter 30, the Romans conquered the Persians again. They defeated the Persians, and the Muslim believers are happy with it. Why would you be happy? Why would you happy about the Romans defeating the Persians? Because the Romans are even also your enemies. You see, doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's not the topic, but I'm trying to explain what the Sheikh is saying.
أنا في التحقيق اللي حققت بهاي الآية، هاي السورة مدنية.
Guys, he said this surah, chapter 30, is a Medinian chapter. A Medinian chapter. This person is very honest. Let me, just a second. Where did I put it? Okay. So this is the chapter, guys. Look, this is the chronological order. This is the chronological order according to the Muslims. Are you still following, guys? You heard the Shaykh, he said this surah is a Medinian surah. But according to the Muslims, in their chronological order of the Quran, Surah Ar-Rum, chapter 30, is a Meccan surah. So this Imam is actually destroying the claim that this surah is a Meccan surah. Did you catch it? The Imam is honest. He says this surah is a Medina surah. It's not Mecca. And he has proof. So he's destroying the standard, the standard claim, the standard narrative has holes in it. So he's destroying the Muslim claim that this entire surah is a Meccan surah. So we can put a red cross. It's not a Meccan surah, it's a Medina surah. So why? Because we can find, what did we say? We can find Medina ayahs inside this chapter. So how is this a Meccan chapter while we can find Medina ayahs inside this Meccan chapter? Did you catch it, guys? Do you see now what's happening? Wow. Yeah, what a mess. Exactly, Nasi. Nasi got it. Nasi is understanding what is happening. Did you guys catch it? For the people who just joined, are you understanding what is happening here? Please give me a 3 if you didn't caught it. Give me a 1 if you caught it. So here we have a Meccan ayah, guys, a Meccan chapter, but it has Medina ayahs in it, right? What are Medina ayahs doing inside Meccan ayahs? That doesn't make sense, right? Brother keepers, Judaic Yuki, you're not understanding it. Sayyid Hisham al-Sah al-Husayni. Let me explain it again for you. Maybe you just joined. In the Quran, we have 114 chapters, right? And let me address this guy. Mr. Sayyid Hashim, are you listening? In the Quran, we can basically split the Quran in half. We have the Meccan period, half of the Quran, and we have the Medina period, half of the Quran, right? Are you following? Are you following, guys? Are you following? So we can split it in half. So we have a Medina period, which came later when Muhammad was in Medina. And we have the Meccan period when Muhammad was in Mecca, right? Before he did Hijrah and he went to Medina, which is, migrating to Medina. Now you're understanding what's happening. Okay. I hope you are now understanding what's happening. So this sheikh that you were listening to, he says, this is a lie. What the Muslims have always told us is a lie, and he has proofs. He's going to barbecue the standard Muslim claim, and he's going to show you, and I'm going to show you also more proof that the Muslims played with the Quran by putting Medina ayahs inside Meccan ayahs and vice versa. We have a disaster here. How can you put ayahs that are 12 years old, that appeared or came to Muhammad in Mecca, how can you put them in Medina ayahs or chapters? And how can you put Meccan ayahs in Medina chapters? So here we can see that the Quran has been played with. Zahir Khan, I think there's something wrong with your brains. Holy Quran, brother, is beautiful book. Is there something wrong with you? My friend, is there something wrong with you? Focus, Abdu. Focus. Brother, the Quran is a beautiful book, brother, but it has disasters in it. We have Medina ayahs mixed with Meccan ayahs, but it's a beautiful book, brother. How is it a beautiful book if everything is mixed? Mixed, brother. Mixed, brother. Brother, it's mixed, brother. Guys, let us continue the video. Let's continue the video. This sheikh, he's doing so much damage, you have no idea. Watch.
يفرح المؤمنون بنصر الله.
So the believers are happy that the Romans defeated
حققت بهاي الآية.
Persia.
هاي السورة مدنية.
This surah is Medaniya. Did you hear it? This chapter is a Medina chapter. It's not Mecca, as they told you. Did you catch what this guy is saying? He is honest. He's clearly saying the Quran has been tampered with. Yeah, beautiful mixing up. Exactly. The Quran is nothing but a mixed book. Everything is mixed. It has no logical order. It has nothing. This book is a mess. Totally mess. Right?
هم ذاكرين مكية. حتى شنو؟
So they are telling us, so the Sheikh is saying they are telling us that it's Mecca, but it's actually Medina.
حتى توافق.
So that it can
هاي التفسير
So it can agree with this tafsir, he's saying.
كله كذب.
Everything is a lie. Did you hear it? يا كذاب. This is كذب. Everything is a lie, he says.
حتى توافق.
Watch.
هاي التفسير. هذا التفسير كله كذب.
هذا التفسير كله كذب. It's all lies. The tafsir is a lie. He's barbecuing the Quran, guys. I kid you not. He's barbecuing the Quran. Why? Watch why. Watch. It's not finished. Watch.
مفسرين.
مفسرين.
سنة مو شافوا هاي ما تحققت.
So the tafsir guys, they came many years after, 100 years after, they found that this so-called prophecy in chapter 30, right? Muslims love to tell you about the prophecy in Surah Ar-Rum, chapter 30. But they saw the mufassirun, right? The ones who gave basically the tafsir for the Quran, they found out, hey, we have a problem here. This so-called prophecy is not fulfilled. So let us, with our own hands, try to fulfill it. So they are helping Allah out. They are helping Muhammad out because they know here we have a disaster. So they are lying. They are lying.
اخترعوا قصة.
So they came up with a story, fabricated story.
مكة وراح
Abu Bakr was in Mecca and he went to talk with Mushrikeen and they lied to him and whatnot.
9 سنوات راح يغلبون الروم راح يغلبون.
After 9 years the Romans will defeat the Persians.
بالفعل صارت القضية.
And it became true, right? They made it look true.
هذه الآية مو بمكة.
This ayah is not in Mecca. This ayah is not in Mecca, period. It didn't happen in Mecca. It happened in Medina. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This sheikh that you see here is very honest. He's honest. He's showing you the disasters of mixing Meccan ayahs together with Medina ayahs. How is this possible? There's a 12-year difference. How can we find Meccan ayahs mixed with Medina period ayahs? That's a disaster. Do you understand what is happening, guys? Do you understand what is happening here? A disaster. There are two ayahs. He said, I have proof. There is evidence. We have proof. We have evidence that there are two ayahs, and we are going to show you which ayahs. There are two Medina ayahs inside the Meccan, so-called Meccan chapter. What? We have two Medina ayahs inside a so-called Meccan chapter. Did you catch it? We have two Medina period ayahs that came 12 years after, right? 12 years after. We can find them in a so-called Meccan chapter. That's not possible. Did you catch it? Wow, exactly. We have a disaster here. This is what the Sheikh is trying to explain. We have two, look at his fingers. Two, not one, but two Medina ayahs inside a Meccan chapter. Did you catch it?
مدنية.
Medinian.
3 صفحات.
He says it's a small chapter. Chapter 30 is a very small chapter, right? It's basically 2 pages. Okay.
3 صفحات 4 صفحات. السورة صغيرة.
3-4 chapters. Pages, sorry.
بيها
2 ayahs.
وحدة تحريم الربا.
تحريم الربا. Okay.
آية تحريم الربا.
Prohibition.
وتحريم الربا كل العلماء يقولون في
Okay. Guys, I need to explain this for you because you have no idea what tahrim al-riba is. Maybe some Muslims know, but if you're not an Arabic speaker, even if you're a Muslim and you're not an Arabic speaker, you have no idea what tahrim al-riba is. Only people who know Islam, they know what tahrim al-riba is. What is that, Rob? Let us explain to you what that is. So guys, this is why I told you today, this is going to be really heavy stuff. So I need to explain to you what tahrim al-riba is, right? I need to explain it to you. Before we go there, these are the ayahs. This is chapter Ar-Rum. Do you see it? Surah Ar-Rum. The Romans. Guys, are you still following? I hope I'm not putting you asleep. This is really heavy academic stuff. And they dare to say, Rob Christian, you have no idea about the academic part of Islam. Brother, what are we doing here? Are we eating shish kebab? Are we eating shish kebab here, brother? You need to be really focused, guys. Exactly. So help me to help you stay focused. Don't allow the Muslims who are here to play games. They don't care about this stuff. They are, honest to God, Muslims don't care about their own Quran. So you need to be focused to use this against the Muslims in a court of law. So these are the two ayahs that the Shaykh is talking about. Chapter 30, ayah 38 and 39. Tahrim al-riba. And here we can find the word riba. I copied this word, guys. I copied the word to teach you what it means. Riba in Arabic means usury. Usury. What is usury? This is Al-Ma'ani website. Al-Ma'ani.com, guys, to understand what Quranic words mean. Arabic words that we can find in the Quran. It means usury. What is usury? It's the action or practice of lending money at unreasonably high rates of interest. So basically, if you go to a bank, all right, guys, if you go to a bank and you want to ask money, let's say they give you $10,000 or maybe $5,000. Half month later, you have to pay them back, but let's say you got 5,000 from them, but you have to pay them back 6,000, right? That's what a riba means. So a credit, basically you're getting a credit, right, from the bank. Islamophobes. Idiot, pay attention, idiot. Yeah, a loan. Basically you're getting a loan, you're getting you're asking money, but you have to pay them with a big interest back, right? Usury. Yeah, you know what usury means, right, guys? So that's what riba means. But we know, surprise, guys, surprise, we know Islam forbid it. You are not allowed in Islam to go to the bank. Let's say you want a mortgage, right? That's what it's called in English. You want to get a mortgage for your house. You want to buy a house. You need money from the bank to buy a house. Right? In Islam, you are not allowed to do that. It's forbidden. Right? It's forbidden to do that. Are you understanding what this means, guys? That's what it means. So, but wait, why are those ayahs from the Medina part? Remember, Muslims always told us that chapter 30 is a Meccan ayah. But in Mecca, guys, when Muhammad was in Mecca, there was no tahrim, which means prohibition. There was no tahrim. But when Muhammad went in Medina, he started to forbid stuff like alcohol and whatnot, right? So when he was in Mecca, everything was okay. Do what you like as Muslims. But when he went to Mecca, he started to forbid things. And one of those things were usuries, forbidding alcohol, etc., etc. Do you understand what's happening here? This is why we are finding two Medina ayahs, right? These two, chapter 30, ayahs 38 and 39, inside a Meccan period chapter. Wow! Are you understanding what's happening here, guys? Are you understanding what is happening here? Are you still following, guys? I hope you are following. So let us see what the Shaykh is saying. Let us see what the Shaykh is saying more. I know it might be heavy, guys. Today's topic might be very heavy for a lot of people, but we need to do this because many people don't dare to talk about it. Muslims, imams do not dare to talk about these topics. But this guy is at least honest. So guys, watch what he's going to say. Two ayahs that we explained to you, chapter 30, right? Chapter 30, 38, 39. Tahrim al-riba, the usury.
تحريم الربا. تحريم الربا كل العلماء يقولون في المدينة.
All the scholars, guys, he's saying, all the scholars, the prohibition, forbidding of usury happened in Medina. It didn't happen in Mecca. But wait, What are those two ayahs doing? What are those two Medina ayahs doing in a Meccan chapter of the Quran? Do you see how Muslims played with the Quran? They took two ayahs from Medina period and they forced them inside the Meccan period chapter. Do you understand what is happening, guys? That's what the Sheikh is trying to explain to you. Are you following, guys? Volt, refresh, my friend, refresh. I don't have issues here. Guys, you need to refresh, please. Tell them to refresh. Do you understand what is going on? I hope you caught it. The Sheikh is honest, man.
في مكة ما كان أكو تشريع.
There was no tashri'ah, there was no sharia like that. It happened in Medina, not in Mecca. Prohibition of things did not happen in Mecca. They came much later. Muhammad started to forbid, like I said, alcohol and usury much later when he was in Medina, not when he was in Mecca. So what are two ayahs that are from the Medina period doing in a so-called Meccan chapter? Chapter 30. Corruption, exactly. The Quran has been tampered with, it has been played with, corrupted by Muslim hands who put ayahs here and there and mixed, and they made it a huge mess. The Quran is nothing but a huge messed up book. Wow, that's what the Sheikh is basically saying.
الآية الثانية قضية فدك.
قضية فدك. I'm going to explain to you what فدك means, guys. Just let's see what he's going to say about it, and I'm going to explain to you what the فدك thing is.
وآت ذا القربى حقه بهالسورة موجودة. يقول هذه قضية فدك بخيبر وراء 6 سنوات.
Okay, so the فدك story was during the period of Khaybar, Muhammad conquering Khaybar. Remember the Khaybar stuff, guys? To the people who are listening, I need you to answer a question. People who are watching in the live chat. Remember Khaybar? What happened in Khaybar? What happened in Khaybar? Muhammad went there, right? What did he do? Not only the poison, what did he do to Khaybar? Poison happened later. What did he do in Khaybar? Yeah, he was poisoned, but what did he actually do? Why did he go to Khaybar? He conquered it. Exactly. He conquered Khaybar because remember, Khaybar was a Jewish town. He conquered it and he was poisoned in Khaybar. So it is in the Medina period. Did you catch it? Let me prove it. Why, Rob Christian, is it Medina? Here is why. This is the Fedek that he's talking about. Fedek. You heard him using the word Fedek. Fedek. You see it? Fedek. Fedek, guys, is a garden oasis. Right? Oasis. A garden with water, right? Water in that place. And it was a Jewish area owned by Jews. Right? It is owned by Jews. When did Muhammad attack Khaybar? When he was in Medina. Maybe, for some people, now you are understanding. So it happened in the Medina period, in the latest years that Muhammad was about to die, right? Remember, Muhammad was poisoned in the last 3 years of his life, right? He became ill for 3 years, at least 3 years. Other sources even say more. So he was poisoned in Khaybar by a Jewish woman. After conquering Khaybar, the Jewish lady made food for him, right? Remember? And he got poisoned. So this is in the Medina period. Did you catch it? So what is this doing in a so-called Meccan chapter? And this is the ayah, right? Chapter 30, ayahs 38 and 39, right? 39 is about the usury, riba, and this one is about the Fedek story. Fedek. So Muhammad conquering Khaybar, right? See, he's in Medina. Do you see it, guys? It's around 440 kilometers, about 87 miles from Medina. You see it? So Muhammad was in Medina. From Medina, he went to Khaybar to attack it and conquer it. And you know, Fadak was a garden oasis in Khaybar. Did you catch it? And Muhammad conquered it. So he was in Medina. It's the Medina period. Did you catch it? Medina period. Again, Medina period. So what is a Medina period ayah, Fadak, doing in a so-called Meccan chapter? Do you see the corruption? Do you understand why Rob Christian chose today's topic? Quranic disaster, Medina ayahs mixed with Meccan chapters and vice versa. The Quran became a messed up, mixed book by Muslim hands. Bam! You see how academic this is, guys? Muslims always say, Christian, your academic skills about Islam is so poor. Brother, it's poor, brother. Rob Christian, you liar. So what is a Medina period ayah doing inside a Meccan chapter? Remember, according to the Muslims, Surah Ar-Rum, chapter 30, is Meccan period. Muslims, you have a dilemma, you have a disaster to fix. Now we asked, again for the people who just joined, we have asked this question to Al-Azhar. We're doing this for many years. We contact them, we talk to them, we said to them, why are you not fixing this disaster? Why are you not removing these two ayahs in chapter 30 and put them in the Medina period? Do you know what they gave us an answer? What kind of answer they gave us? I kid you not. Do you know what Al-Azhar said to us? They said, are you asking us to fix the Quran? Well, this has always been like this for the last 1400 years. Are you asking us to play with the Quran even more? That's their answer. They know, the shuyukh in Al-Azhar, they know, but they do not dare to fix it. They do not dare to fix it. You know what will happen if you play with the Quran, guys? Muslims will go on the street and they will lynch you. They will kill you. Right? They will kill you for it. Imagine the Quran is messed up and we are asking them to fix the Quran of Allah. Of course they're not going to do it because they know what will happen, right? They know what the consequences will be, right? Yeah, heads will roll over the floor, exactly. People get killed for this, man. And they dare to say this Quran is Uthmanic. Are you telling me that Uthman and Zayd ibn Thabit destroyed the Quran of Muhammad? Because, I mean, if Muhammad was so-called prophet, and there's something called Allah who claims to be God, should not God protected his Quran from this disastrous corruption? How is it possible that we can find Medina period ayahs that came 12 years later? How can we find them back in a so-called Meccan chapter, like chapter 30? And I'm talking about chapter 30, ayahs 38 and 39. This is the usury, and this is about Fadak. Fadak, which is in the Medina period when Muhammad went to Khaybar to conquer it. You see it? Fadak is part of Khaybar. Part of Khaybar, which was a Jewish. Remember, Muhammad, when he went to the Jews, that was in Medina, right? Muhammad was talking to Jews in Medina, not in the Mecca period. Mecca period was with the pagans. Medina was with the Jews. Muhammad had to deal with the Jews. The Jews rejected him, remember? Right? Zahir Khan, are you saying that your prophet was drinking alcohol and he was mixing Medina ayahs with Meccan chapters? Forcing Medina ayahs inside a Meccan chapter? Is that what you're trying to say, Mr. Muslim? Is that what you're trying to say? That your prophet was drunk and he was mixing Medina ayahs with Meccan ayahs? Is that what you're trying to tell us? So guys, Like we told you, Muhammad at the age of 40, when he was in Mecca for 12 years, Meccan ayahs came down, right? Meccan ayahs, Mecca for 12 years. And then he went to Medina, and in Medina he got the Medina ayahs. So what are Medina ayahs? In 622, why can we find them in the Meccan period? I want an answer. I want an answer from a Muslim. Is there a Muslim who can address my question? What are Medina period ayahs doing inside a so-called Meccan chapter? I want an answer. Shuyukh, Farida, Mimi Hijab, Yasir Qadi. I want an answer, brother. Shabir Ali, Rashid Adnan, Zakir Naik. I want an answer. Ali Da'wa. Ya Farida, where are you, man? I want an answer, brother. What are Medina ayahs doing inside a so-called Meccan chapter like chapter 30, Surah Ar-Rum? I demand an answer. I demand an answer. Brother, the standard narrative has holes in it. The standard narrative has holes in it. And now we understand why Yasir Qadi was struggling. Now we understand why Yasir Qadi was struggling to answer questions during that interview with Muhammad Hijab. Out of context, brother. I want an answer, Mr. Dr. Zakir Naik. Brother Zakir Naik, brother. What are Medina ayahs doing in a so-called Meccan chapter? Chapter 30. Well, these two are Medina ayahs. 38 and 39 are Medina ayahs. What are they doing inside a Meccan chapter? I want an answer. I want an answer, brother. I demand an answer. Now guys, to prove it that the Sheikh that we just played a video of and Rob Christian, to prove it that it's a Medina ayah, right? To prove it. Now, you know what? Let me not. No, I think this is going to be too difficult. But let me put it this way, and I hope you can take a screenshot, guys, because this is really academic stuff. Take a screenshot, please. Take a snapshot, guys. If you can use your phone or whatever. In other words, Surah 30. Oh, I made a mistake here. 30, not 33. I see, I have made a mistake. Sorry, guys. It's 30, 38, 39, right? So forget about this 3. It's 30, okay? Surah Ar-Rum, which is chapter 30, contains a Medina verse, or let's say 2 verses, all right? I'm trying to be politically correct. 2 Medina verses. While the whole chapter should be a Mecca surah, right? Tahrim al-Riba was one of them. And Fadak is the other one. All scholars agree that it happened in Medina, right? Not in Mecca. So what are 2 Medina sources, 2 Medina ayahs doing inside a Meccan period chapter? Tahrim means prohibition, forbidding. Did not happen in Mecca, remember? But much later when Muhammad migrated to Medina. Example, prohibition of drinking alcohol happened in Medina. In the last 3 years, in the time of Muhammad was being sick when he was poisoned in Khaybar. From that moment on, Muhammad started to envy, became jealous, because remember, the Muslims used to go drunk to the masjid. Remember the ayah in the Quran? Don't go drunk in a drunken state to the masjid. Muhammad started to forbid Muslims to do that. The Sahaba used to drink nabid, wine, nabid, that's what we call it in Arabic, left and right. Muhammad himself used to drink alcohol, which we call nabid. Nabid is wine in Arabic, right? So he forbid it. Muhammad, because he was sick, guys, because Muhammad was sick, he started to forbid it, right? He started to forbid it. So guys, forget about the typo. I made a mistake here. So it's not 33, it's 30, right? 30. Surah Ar-Rum. So I demand answer for my question. What are 2 Medina ayahs doing inside a Meccan chapter, Surah Ar-Rum, chapter 30? I demand an answer. I want an answer. Any Muslim who can answer my question. Yalla ya akhwan. Yalla ya Muslimin. Call me. Yalla ya Farida. Call me and answer my question. I demand an answer for my question. Brother, ya Muhammad Hijab, ya Adnan Rashid, ya Shabir Ali, ya Zakir Naik, ya Yasir Qadi, I demand an answer. We want the truth. But brother, you can't handle the truth. Yeah, you Muslims cannot handle the truth. Wow. You cannot handle the truth. So guys, in other words, we have a disaster. All right? Do you see what, in a nutshell, we just found out 2 Medina ayahs from the Medina period when Muhammad was in Medina. We can find them in the Meccan chapters and vice versa. You know, this is only a small example, right guys? Small example. One example. There are many examples like this. Yes, hello, you're live on air. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened, guys? Here we go. Yeah, nothing happened. Brother, let me call him back. Tayyib Khan, brother. Tayyib Khan? Brother, you're there, brother? Hello, is it me that you're looking for? Brother. He changed his mind, yeah. Yalla ya akhi, what's wrong with you, man? Tayyib is unavailable. Again, let's try. He's active. Do you see it? He's active. So he should pick up. Brother. No, you know, you're basically insulting me, Christian ex-Muslim. You're insulting me when you're saying that I'm an ex-Muslim. I'm not too stupid. Sorry, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I myself, I'm not stupid to stay or be a Muslim in this man-made cult. You're insulting me, basically. Yeah, hello? You're live on air?
Hello, I'm from Austria, and I just wanted to say thank you for what you're doing, and I need your help. Can you show me the hadith where Mohammed ordered Abu Bakr and Umar and Ali to kill the young believer in the mosque?
Oh, my friend, it's outside of my topic. I would love to help you, but can you send me a message, please, through Skype?
Okay.
And I will look it up and I will give it to you later. Is that okay?
Okay, it's very well.
I have a really specific topic today. And my friend, let me tell you something else. Maybe you don't know it, so I'm not going to, you know. We have basic rules.
Yeah.
When I'm teaching, when I am teaching, only Muslims can call us. So if you're a Christian, Christians can only call us when we give the green light to the Christians to call us after we're done teaching, okay?
So that means I will ask my question private, direct message.
Yeah, send it to me and I will answer you, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem, no problem.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys, please, Christians, if you're a Christian, you're not allowed to call. Okay, admins, maybe you can tell the audience, maybe some people don't know that, who are new to our program. They don't know it. You know, it's okay. Can happen. But please don't call me Christians. You have to wait, okay? When we say you are allowed to call, then you can call us. Only Muslims can call us for now. Yeah, no problem. It's, you know, it's okay. It can happen sometimes that people don't know. So any Muslim who can answer this question? Any Muslim who can answer this question? Ya Tayyib Khan, why are you not calling me back, man? You're active. Coward. You're sending me kids, man. You see? Kids. You see? Waste of time. Anyway. Where are the imams when you need them? To help those Muslims, poor Muslim victims. Muslims who are watching, why are your imams not telling you about these disasters in the Quran? Why are they not telling you that there are Medina ayahs inside Meccan chapters and vice versa? Why are they not telling you? Why are Christians like me telling you this disaster? This dilemma that you find in the Quran, this huge corruption in your Quran. Muslims, when they compiled the Quran, like Zayd ibn Thabit, mixing Medina period ayahs inside Meccan chapters and vice versa, right? I only gave you one example, chapter 30, guys, right? Only one example. You see how the Quran became corrupted, guys? You see it? Guys, we're going to give you another example, but I'm out of water. Let us have a nice drinking break. Let me go grab something to drink. We're gonna continue, so I'll be right back and we will continue with chapter 6. So we talked about chapter 30, now we're going to talk about chapter 6, which is chapter Al-An'am. Chapter Al-An'am. Small break, guys, drinking break. Be right back. Be right back.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised inside the toys. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living justified emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Playing anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Hey, put your hands together, Los Angeles, for the man who wrote this song and my very special friend, Bob Coop. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living justified emotion, hiding somewhere in the
All right, guys, we are back. I see some Christians asking in the live chat, why are you not playing Christian music? Well, you want us to scare the Muslims? It's already hard for the Muslims to keep up with our academic teaching. So you want to scare them even harder than that? You know, Muslims can't handle the truth, and you want us to scare them even harder away? Come on, guys. You know what the Muslim imams tell to their Muslims, right? Muslim audience. Don't read the Bible. It's a satanic book. Don't do that. And you are basically asking us to force them to leave. So yeah. Corrupt Quran, Surah 6, chapter Al-An'am. So chapter 30 is not the only example that we gave you, right? And we had the confirmation from the Shaykh, right? Shaykh explaining that chapter 30 has been tampered with, forcing, right? As we said, forcing Medina ayahs inside a Meccan chapter. How is that not corrupting the Quran, Muslims? How is that not corrupting the Quran when we find much later Medina ayahs inside a Meccan period chapter? Basically, what is happening, right? As we told you, you can split the Quran in half. Basically, the Quran itself are two books. Two books. Why, Rob Christian? Because Muhammad lived in Mecca and then later he migrated to Medina. So we have two separated periods, right? Two separated periods. And that's how the Quran is basically, that's how the Quran works, right? We can basically cut it here in the middle. Meccan period, Medina period. But what are Medina period ayahs that came much later inside, basically in this chapter, in this period? That doesn't make sense. It's nothing but corruption, right, Muslims? And here is another example. Chapter 6. Muslim shuyukh will say, shh, brother, don't ask questions that might hurt you, might leave you of Islam. You might become an apostate. Don't question. Shh, brother. Don't ask these questions, brother. Shh. Right? Shh, brother. Don't ask these kind of questions, man. Yeah, chapter 5, ayah 101. Don't ask questions. And today's topic is the proof that Muslims have no idea. And when you have smart Muslims who are actually doing research like we do, they will need to ask this question. What are Medina ayahs doing inside a Meccan chapter and vice versa? The red line, exactly, Frauch. Don't cross the red line. Remember what Yasir Qadi said? Brother, yes, people like Rob Christian, they don't respect Islam. They can cross the red line. But we Muslims, we have to blindly believe in Islam, brother. Don't cross the red line, brother. Don't be like the Christians. They can do research. They can spank the Quran of Allah. But we Muslims, we just blindly obey, brother. Blind faith, brother. Right? Any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim? Any Muslim who has the courage or the knowledge to refute Rob Christian? My Skype is open. My Skype ID is the Rob Christian without separation. Any Muslim? Yalla ya akhwan, wenkum. Yalla ya akhwan. Yalla ya akhi. I want an answer, man. What are Medina period ayahs doing in a Meccan chapter? I demand an answer. No answer? No Muslim can stand up, be a man and call us and address our question? Farida, where are you, Farida? You have many fans, Farida. Muhammad Hijab, you have 300,000 plus subscribers. You too, Ali Dawah, you too. Yasir Qari, answer these people, man. They need your help, man. Where are these people, man? Where are the Muslims who can answer this question? What are Medina period ayahs doing inside a Meccan chapter? I want an answer. Most epic, is there something wrong with you? Honest to God, is there something wrong with you? Don't you see that I have a topic today? You see, this is why last time I told you, you have no honor, you have no dignity, right? You have no honor, you have no dignity. I'm talking about the Quran. Why are you trying to run from the topic? Why are you forcing me to talk about the Bible? Listen, Abdul, I don't know, I have no idea if you're a Muslim or not Muslim. I don't care what you are. We Christians don't claim that the Bible is eternal, uncreated like Islam. Islam claims that the Quran is uncreated, it's perfect. That means there should not be disasters like today's disasters that we are finding. So what has this to do with it? You know, let me give you a warning. Let me give this guy a timeout. So stay and stay focused with today's topic. At least behave, have some dignity, respect my channel, man. I don't care what you are. You are an ex-Muslim. I think you're an ex-Muslim, right? I want a sheikh or an imam or someone like these idiots here that you see here. I demand an answer for my question. What are Medina ayahs, not one but two, what are they doing inside a Meccan chapter like Surah 30, Surah Ar-Rum? Brother, the answer is the standard narrative has holes in it. That's the answer for my question? Yes, brother. We don't have a concrete answer, but our answer is the standard narrative has holes in it. Okay, thank you for the answer, brother. That's it. The end. Let us go to chapter 66, guys. Surah Al-An'am. So not only chapter 30 has a disaster, also Surah Al-An'am. Surah Al-An'am 2, yes. Surah Al-An'am 2. This is Surah Al-An'am, right guys? Surah Al-An'am. Chapter 6 of the Quran. I went to this Islamic website, guys. I went to this Islamic website and I also put, if you click on the description box, guys, if you click on the description box, yes, of this video, you will see that I put the sources used during the video. Do you see it, guys? People who are watching. If you click on the description box of this video, this very video, do you see that I put the sources, Sunni sources, right? And also Shia sources that both agree the following. They both agree, so even the Sunni and the Shia both agree that chapter 6 is what? This surah is the 69th surah that was revealed to the Prophet. Where? In Mecca. So all Muslims, including the Shia and the Sunni, agree that it's a Mecca chapter. Again, a Mecca chapter like Surah Ar-Rum. Rav Christian, are you going to show us another example that there are Medina ayahs inside a Mecca chapter? Yes. What? Yes. Again, Medina ayahs inside a Mecca chapter. You can find the sources, guys, in the description box. Right? All right. Guys, you're going to have fun because now I'm going to back up Christian Prince. Rob Christian, you can back up Christian Prince, yes, because remember, I know our dear brother Christian Prince does not need backup. He is an amazing brother. He is the living legend that no Muslim can refute. Guys, do you see Murrah? You know, Muslims started to mock Christian Prince when he mentioned Imam Murrah, right? Remember Imam Murrah? Here you go. He does exist. Farida was mocking Christian Prince. Brother, Imam Murrah, the time traveler. Brother, Imam Murrah does exist. Idiots. Who are you trying to mock? Christian Prince? Look, As-Suddi said that Murrah said, do you see it? So this guy, yeah, Fifi is a troll, man. He's a liar and deceiver. He's a liar and deceiver. As-Suddi said that Murrah said that Abdullah said Surah Al-An'am was revealed in the company of 70,000 angels. 17,000 angels, 70,000 angels. When this ayah in Mecca, when this chapter was revealed in Mecca, 70,000 angels came to bring it to Muhammad. So chapter Al-An'am, right, was sent down to Muhammad and was accompanied, sorry if I'm butchering the English, guys, I don't care. English is not my language. By 70,000 angels. So we can conclude, according to both Shia and Sunni sources, that it's a Mecca, right? We can conclude it's a Mecca chapter, Surah Al-An'am, right? Guys, are you still following me? Are you still following me? Right? Do you see it? It's revealed in Mecca, Surah Al-An'am, right? Surah Al-An'am is revealed in Mecca. All right. Al-Tabarani recorded that Ibn Abbas, look, Ibn Abbas, all of Surah Al-An'am was revealed in Mecca at night, accompanied by 70,000 angels raising their voices in glorification of Allah. As-Suddi said to Murrah, so it seems that this Murrah does exist. He said that Abdullah said, so Imam Murrah does exist. Muslims keep trying mocking Christian Prince when he mentioned Imam Murrah. So it seems that Imam Murrah does exist, you idiots. You are idiots. That Abdullah said Surah Al-An'am was revealed in the company of 70,000 angels. It's a Meccan ayah. Meccan ayah, brother. Let me drink something, guys. My throat started to itch. Okay, now that we conclude that Surah Al-An'am, right? Surah Al-An'am is a Mecca chapter. Let us do some investigation. Here is the investigation. Al-Jalalain. Have you heard of Al-Jalalain? He's one of the daddies. Actually, those are two persons. Jalal number one and Jalal number two. The teacher and the student, right? The teacher and the student. So the teacher and the student both are called Jalal. So this is why they are called Al-Jalalain. The two Jalals, right? The two Jalals. This is why they are called Jalalain, right? Jalalain. The teacher and the student. Exactly, Fulrayer. Thank you, Ligar System, for the super chat. Have a drink of water on me. Thank you, brother. Yeah. So Al-Jalalain, which is one of the granddaddies of tafsir, right? He said the following. Surah Al-An'am, Makkiyah. So chapter, and he's agreeing with what we showed you earlier. Surah Al-An'am is from Mecca, in the Mecca period. So it's a Mecca chapter. Surah Al-An'am, Makkiyah. Illa al-ayat, except the following ayahs. So if they are not Meccan, then we can conclude, look at this disaster, that they are Medina ayahs. Wow! Those are the ayahs inside chapter Al-An'am that are from Medina period. Disaster, brother. Disaster, brother. 1 Colossians 1:17. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. The ayahs was too heavy for 600 wings of Jibreel. Needed some help to carry it. Yeah, look how heavy the Quran is, man. Yeah, exactly. So ayah 114 in this chapter is Medina ayah. Ayahs 93 and 91, ayahs 23 and 20, ayah 153, 152, 151, ayah 141 and ayah 165, they were sent down in Medina. Wow! So in English, Al-Jalalain reports that Surah Al-An'am, which is chapter 6, is a Meccan surah, completely Meccan surah, but brother, except there are ayahs from the Medina period in it, and those are the numbers. Wow! These are, look how many ayahs these are. Let me go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ayahs. 10 Medina ayahs inside a complete guys, try not to laugh, Mecca chapter. Wow! How is this possible, Muslims? Think with me here. How is this possible? The only answer for this is that Muslims were confused when they were compiling the Quran. They forced much later Medina ayahs inside a Meccan chapter. Do you guys now understand why we call the Quran corrupt when we talk about chapter 6, Surah Al-An'am? 10 Medina ayahs inside a complete chapter that is Meccan? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, brother. I think the guy who compiled the Quran, I think Zayd ibn Thabit and his team, right? Remember, Uthman gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit to collect the Quran from bones, animal skin, from stones, because remember, back in the old days, animal skin was really expensive, right? So they started to write ayahs as quick as possible on stones, on wood, right? Also on wood. So Uthman gave the order, this is what the Muslims are telling us. Uthman gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit to collect the Quran and compile it and make a perfect copy. And from that copy, he made 9 copies. 9 Uthmanic copies, right? 9 Uthmanic copies that Muslims don't have anymore. Welcome, Rory. Welcome. God bless you. How are you? Do you see this disaster, guys? So what are 10 Medina ayahs doing inside chapter 6, which is Surah Al-An'am? Uh-oh. I demand an answer. I want an answer. What are Medina period ayahs doing inside a Meccan chapter? I want an answer, man. Any Muslim who can answer this question? Okay, I think we have a Muslim here. Let's see if he's going to pick up the phone. He called me and he hung up. Atif is unavailable. Why? You're active, man. Why are you not picking up the phone? See, he's hanging up. He's hanging up. I pity Muslims, man. You are starting to feel the heat. You are triggered. You want to, shut me down. This is why you're calling me and hanging up. I see. I understand you, man. You're triggered. We are destroying the Quran in front of you, and you are triggered. You can't handle the truth, boy. Boy. You cannot handle the truth, boy. Coward? Yeah. I mean, if I was a Muslim, I would be triggered too. I mean, we have someone who's called Rob Christian. He's showing with concrete proof that the Quran has been tampered with, right? How Muslims are, when they wrote the Quran, they created a mess. They forced Medina ayahs inside Meccan chapters. Okay, the same guy is calling me, okay. Yes, hello? Hello?
Hello, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh, brother. Your life on air.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm also fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are saying that the translation of which I have sent you that is wrong.
Come again? Can you come close to the mic, my friend? Try again. What did I
Brother,
say? Yeah.
you are saying that the translation which I have posted in a comment, you are saying that this is a lie. If it is a lie, then do research and search on a
Which what
library and
what are you
whatever
talking
it is.
about? Wait. So you placed a comment in my comment section. Which chapter and which ayah are talking about?
Surah number 9.
Surah number 9. Okay. Chapter number 9. Okay.
Ayat
Yes.
number 31.
Ayah 31. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Where did we lie? Go ahead. Where did we lie in this, according to you? Where did the Rob
You
Christian
are
lie?
saying that,
Yes.
brother, you are saying that that ayah's translation was wrong. I am saying that I am not fighting with you. I am not saying that I am perfect and you are not perfect.
No, my
God,
friend.
God knows very well.
No one
My
is
friend, God
perfect.
knows very well who is perfect, who is wrong.
Exactly.
I am just saying that
So,
you that do research of that ayah.
okay, let
The
us do research
educated,
right here. Let us
listen,
do
my
no,
brother,
no. Let
listen,
us
my
do
brother.
research.
The
Read it.
educated person,
Read it. Read
the
it.
educated
Read it.
person do always do research.
Brother,
You
I've been
know,
doing, listen, I'm doing research
scientists
on
say,
your cult for 15 years. What are you talking about? I didn't start yesterday. I'm doing this for 15 years. What's your point? Show me where I lied. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Show me where I lied. Please. Let us have a nice discussion. You are an adult. I'm an adult. Show me where we lied. Go ahead. Where did I lie
well,
about chapter 9, ayah 31? Can you read it for me? Read the Arabic and please translate. Let us start with the Arabic because the Quran has been sent down in Arabic, right?
yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أتخذوا أخبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم أمروا إلا
Okay,
ليعبدوا
stop. Let us
إلها.
just stop for a second. Okay, show me where I lied. Where did I lie?
No, I just posted their translation. You just posted that.
You're clearly not an Arabic speaker, right? You're from India, you're from Pakistan. Where are you from?
I'm not supposed to tell you. I'm just saying that you.
Okay, I think from going by your dialect, I think you're from Pakistan or Afghanistan, right? That part of the world, right? I think, yeah, okay. I think you're from Pakistan. Anyway, show us where Rob Christian lied. Go, please explain. Where did I lie?
You haven't said that I'm lie or you lie. You just said that this translation is a lie, and I just said that to research
Which
about
translation?
that.
Which translation? Which
that
translation?
ayah.
Which translation? Be specific, please, because there are tons of translations for this ayah. Show me where I lied. What translation are you using so that we understand what you're trying to say? Which one? Which translation are you reading?
No.
Because we clearly already concluded that you're not an Arabic speaker, you're from Pakistan, right? So which translation are you using? Please tell me. Which one?
I use translation from Quran Pak.
From which one?
I'm not supposed to tell you. I just translated from our home Quran.
Which English translation are you using for the Quran?
I just translated from my own language, and then after that I
Wait.
told you.
From your own language, is the Quran in Arabic or in Pakistani? Urdu. Did Allah send it in Urdu or did He send it in Arabic?
Allah sent in Arabic.
Okay, so translate from the Arabic, please. Okay, read the Arabic and translate for us, please. Read the. Can you see the screen? Okay, hang up. Why did he hang up, brother? Why did you hang up, brother? Brother, I'm going to call you, brother. I'm going to refute you. I'm going to refute you and show everybody that you, Rob Christian, are a liar. But I can't even read the Arabic correctly and translate it. Let me read the Arabic, guys, and translate. This has nothing to do with my today's topic, but let us, this guy, he's a kid. I saw his face. I didn't even want to show you his face. He's a kid. He's a young kid. I think he's 18, 19 or something. اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح. Right, this part. You know, you Muslims always say, "Oh, Christian, you're a liar. Christian Prince, you're a liar." They have taken, right, they have taken their monks and rabbis, their scholars, right, as lords, arbaban, instead of Allah, and wa means and, al-Masih. So, here Muhammad is attacking the Jews and the Christians. They have taken their scholars and rabbis, their monks and rabbis, whatever, as lords, except instead of who? Allah and the Messiah. Fine. So who are the lords? The real lords? Who are the real lords? Allah and the Messiah. Where did I lie? Where did I lie? I challenge you to call me back and show me where I lied. So who are the lords? Allah and the Messiah. Do you see it? Allah and the Messiah. Where did Rob Christian lie? Brother, you're a liar, brother. Let us bring Uncle Jamal from Speaker's Corner. Liar! Uncle Jamal, brother, why am I lying? Liar! Answer my question, brother. Where did I lie? Liar! Okay, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much, brother. Brother, where did Rob Christian lie, brother? So who are the real arbab? Who are the real lords? The gods? Those are Allah and the Messiah. So why are you not worshipping Jesus, brother? Because he's the Messiah. He is the gods. Do you see it? They have taken them as gods beside Allah and the Messiah. Of course, this is a false translation. Show me where it says also. Right? They are the gods beside Allah and the Messiah. Hey, brother, why are you calling me and hanging up, man? Who's the guy who just called me again? You? Let me try to call him back, guys. Let us see if he can refute me. Same guy, right? Oh, brother, your connection, brother. Okay, I think he closed Skype. He completely closed Skype, I think. Yeah, look. It's not... he closed it. Oh, that's a shame, brother. He is not online. Oh, brother. Brother. You're up, Christian. You lied, brother. But I cannot refute you. You're only liar, brother. That's what Muslims have always done to our videos. In the comment section. Brother, Rob Christian, you're a liar, brother. But I don't know why you are a liar, brother. But you're a liar anyway, brother. That's it, brother. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So, I want an answer. What are Medina ayahs doing inside Meccan chapters? I demand an answer from the shuyukh. Tell us what are Medina ayahs doing inside Meccan chapters? I demand an answer, brother. As we said about Surah Al-An'am. Do you see it? Surah Al-An'am. Al-Awfi, Ikrama, and Atta said that Ibn Abbas, the Ibn Abbas, guys, the cousin of Muhammad, the ink of the Ummah, the ink of the nation, the number one guy for tafsir of Quran, that guy, yes, Ibn Abbas himself, Habr al-Ummah, the ink of the Ummah, said Surah Al-An'am was revealed in Mecca. So again, why we can find 10 ayahs that are from the Medina period inside a complete Mecca chapter, brother? That doesn't make sense. I demand an answer. Now, Rob Christian, what's your proof? What is your proof that these 10 ayahs that you see on the screen, what is your proof that they are Medina? Rob Christian, that's a fair question. Rob Christian, what is your proof that those 10 Medina ayahs are actually Medina ayahs? and that we can find them in a complete Meccan chapter. How can we agree with Al-Jalalain? I mean, I didn't say it. Al-Jalalain is saying that. But let us prove it. All right, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Give me one if you're ready. Are you ready to prove that these 10 Medina ayahs are actually Medina, that are forced by Muslim hand, corrupting the Quran, forcing them inside a complete Meccan chapter? Are you ready? All right, we are ready, guys. That means you have to be focused. Don't allow the Muslims who came to troll you to distract you. You have to focus with me, okay? So let us try one. Let us get one. Surah Al-An'am, right? Do you see it? Chapter of Al-An'am. Same chapter, right? We are talking about the same chapter. Corrupted Quran. This whole chapter is corrupted. How, Rob Christian? Here is how. Surah Al-An'am, chapter 6, ayah 20 is one of those, right? Ayah 20. So I'm putting ayah 20, which is a Medina ayah, on the screen. And how do we know that it's from the Medina period? Number one, yes, the number one. Rory Husky, you need to wait, brother. You need to wait. Don't call me now. Let us read it, guys, and let us dissect it. Those whom we have given the book. Uh-oh. Who are those? The Jews and the Christians. When did Muhammad contact the Jews and the Christians? When he was in Medina. Aha! This already explains it. A Medina ayah inside a so-called complete Mecca chapter. To make it even more clear for you, let us go to the tafsir. So it says, those whom we have given the book, the Jews and the Christians, will recognize that this just as they recognize their own offspring. But those who have courted their own ruin will not believe. Let us see what the context is behind this ayah. Let us go to Tafsir al-Jalalain. Tafsir al-Jalalain. Those to whom we have given the scripture. That is Muhammad S. Okay, Muhammad S. S-A-W-A-S-W-S. Allah is praying on him, yeah? By the description of him in their scripture. In their scripture. Whose scripture? In the scripture of the Jews and the Christians. So according to the tafsir, Muhammad should be found in the scripture of the Jews and the Christians, which is the Torah and the Injil. Aha! Busted! Medina ayah inside a so-called Mecca chapter. Aha! Do you see how Muslims corrupted chapter 6 of the Quran, brother? Man, this is a disaster. Muslims, you need to fix your Quran. Fix your Quran. Contact Al-Azhar University, who wrote the 1924 Quran for you. Those people, ask them to fix your Quran, man. Ask them to remove the Medina ayahs from Meccan chapters. Let them fix it, man. Let them fix it. Let them take out the Medina ayahs from the Meccan chapters to make the Quran correct again. This is why I chose today's topic, guys. Do you see the disaster? Do you see the Quranic disaster that we can find Medina ayahs mixed with Meccan ayahs? How is this possible? Muhammad lived 12 years before in Mecca and he was getting Meccan chapters, Meccan ayahs. When he went to Medina, that was a different period. So what are much later Medina ayahs inside? What are they doing inside a Meccan chapter, brother? It doesn't make sense. Here we can find corruption 101. I demand an answer. What are Medina ayahs doing inside Meccan chapters? I want an answer, ya shuyukh, ya imams. I want an answer. Rob Christian is a donkey. That's it, slave of Allah. Thank you for calling me a donkey, ya donkey. Do you have an answer for my question? What are Medina ayahs doing inside Meccan chapters? Instead of insulting me, give me an answer, man. Call me and give me an answer. I demand an answer from you. What about yourself? Why are you not asking the same question? You are the Muslim, not me. Why are you not asking your shuyukh, what are Medina ayahs doing inside Meccan chapters? Lord have mercy. So chapter 6, ayah 20 to be specific, of this chapter is a Medina ayah forced into this so-called Meccan. Yes, hello? Yes, hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, go ahead. You're live on air.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
What? Hello? Go
Hello?
ahead. Yeah, hello?
Yes, question is, what is the proof that the ayah in Surah Ar-Rum was from Medina?
What is the proof?
That the ayah in Surah Ar-Rum was from Medina.
Okay. Question. Tahrim. Tahrim. You know what tahrim is?
Yes, prohibition.
Okay, prohibition. Fine. When did prohibition happen? In Mecca or Medina?
Prohibition of what?
Let's say a-riba.
Riba.
When did that happen? In Mecca or Medina?
I believe in Medina.
Medina, thank you very much. Chapter 30, ayah 38, 39, right? Let's go to 39. It's talking about the riba. So, what is a Medina ayah like chapter 30, ayah 39? What is it doing in so-called Meccan chapter like Surah Al-Rum, chapter 30? Please
But the
explain.
ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah is what prohibits riba.
Yes, this is also here to be found. We have a disaster, right? We can
No, that's not a disaster. This
Yes,
is not
because
good proof.
al-riba, tahrim al-riba, you just said it. What is it doing inside this so-called Meccan chapter?
No, I'm saying the ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah is what is prohibiting riba.
When did the riba started to appear? Let's forget about the tahrim. When did the riba started to come down? When Muhammad was in Medina or Mecca?
You tell me.
No, you tell me. You're the Muslim.
No, you tell me. You're making the claim. You're making the claim.
I am showing you that it came to in Medina. The prohibition itself, riba, everything came in Medina. It didn't came in Mecca, right? For example,
do you know
tahrim of nabid, tahrim of alcohol happened in Medina, not in Mecca, right?
Yes.
Prohibition,
yes.
overall, the prohibition of things happened in Medina, not in Mecca, right?
It depends which things being prohibited.
Riba.
Okay, and I'm saying it's prohibited in Surah Al-Baqarah.
It's also here prohibited, right? Look what it says.
Okay, can you read it?
Read it. You're the Muslim. Read it.
I don't have my screen in front of me. I can't see.
Chapter 30, ayah 39.
I don't see a prohibition.
Read it and explain to me what it is, what it says.
Okay, tell me if this is the verse.
Okay.
The
Question.
interest that you give in order to increase the wealth of the people does not increase in the sight of the
Are
Lord.
you allowed to go to a bank as a Muslim and ask for a credit, let's say a mortgage for your house as a Muslim, or is it prohibited?
If there's interest involved, no.
Thank you. What does it say here? Usury. What is usury, brother?
Usury riba.
Thank you.
So where does it say that it's prohibited?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Are you as a Muslim allowed to take usury? Nope. Thank you for the answer. I'm answering for you. What?
Explicitly prohibited? Because you read it, it doesn't prohibit it. I think this is a problem. It's not prohibiting it.
So, according to you or according to who? I think. Don't give me a think. I want an answer. Is usury prohibited in Islam in any way, shape, or form? Yes or no?
Yes, and it was prohibited. It was prohibited in Surah Al-Baqarah.
Is it
which was
prohibited
revealed
in the complete Islam?
Which was
Is
revealed
it
in the year after
prohibited
Hijrah.
to take a usury? Yes or no? Answer
It's
my
prohibited,
question.
and I'm saying it's not prohibited here.
Thank
is it?
you.
I don't see the prohibition here. I see the prohibition in Surah Al-Baqarah. Where's the prohibition in these
Why
verses?
is it there?
Where does
Why
it
is
say
it there?
don't take
Why is
riba,
it
it's
there
haram?
prohibited? Why is it there prohibited? And why is it not here prohibited?
It is prohibited in Surah Al-Baqarah.
Why is it not here prohibited?
I don't see it. Show me how is it prohibited. Read it. Why don't you read it and show how it's prohibited?
Why is it in Surah Al-Baqarah prohibited? Why is it here not prohibited? Answer the question.
Because the prohibition happened later. That's the point you're making. Right?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And we played from a sheikh. It wasn't me talking about it.
Who's the sheikh? What's his name?
I don't care what his name is.
Oh, so
He's
you don't
a
even know,
Muslim.
you're playing someone you don't know his name.
Brother, he's
and
a
you're expecting
sheikh.
Muslims
He's
to take
a
him as an
sheikh.
authority?
He's
You're showing
confirming what we're
who's the
saying.
sheikh? What's his name? Do you even know his name?
Yes.
Who is he? Is he Shia or Sunni?
Who cares? It's a Muslim,
So
right?
you don't know. You just played some random person and said,
it's not a
take
random
this
person.
person as a
Abdul,
proof.
it's not a random
Should I play
person.
some random Christian on
Brother,
your Bible and then
brother,
I'll play
when you
Bart
count-
Ehrman?
Listen,
I'll play Bart
no,
Ehrman and
wait,
then you have to
wait,
answer everything he
Let me
says.
speak. When you Muslims count,
No,
you say
show
Islam
us
is the
a
fastest.
tafsir, classical
Are you going to
tafsir
allow
that
me- are
shows
you
that
going
these
to allow me to
verses
talk?
were revealed in Medina.
Are you
Show
going to
classical
allow me to
tafsir
talk?
right now.
Okay, Mutum. Are you allowing me to talk? Yes or no? Or should we?
Okay, fine. Go ahead. But you have to show a classical tafsir like tafsir Ibn Kathir that shows these verses prohibited riba.
Abdul, according to you, Shia are not Muslim. They are not Muslim. Your Muslim brothers.
We don't accept their tafsir.
Why? We don't accept.
We don't accept their tafsir.
Brother, the sheikh is a Muslim sheikh. He's a Muslim like you. Why are
So
you
you don't
counting?
know
Listen,
you don't even know the basic difference between Sunni Shia.
When you Muslims
you don't
say
even know
Islam,
basic difference between Shia and Sunni.
Let me talk.
You said you study for 15 years. You study for 15 years.
Let me talk.
And you don't even know that Sunni Shia don't accept each other's tafsir.
Let me talk.
I thought you studied for 15 years.
Let me talk. When you Muslims say there are 1.8 billion Muslims, why are you counting the Shia if their Shia are suddenly not Muslims?
Did I say they're not Muslims or did I say we don't accept their tafsir?
We don't accept their tafsir.
Yes.
This guy is not explaining or giving his tafsir. He's clearly saying that riba.
Who is he? What's his name? What's his name?
What's
his name?
Let me give you his name. Let me give you his name in the chat. No problem. Here.
And give me a classical tafsir Ibn Kathir, that shows that this verse was revealed in Medina. Otherwise, I can go on YouTube. I can find any Christian speaker. I can find Bart Ehrman, and I'll show him. Say, oh look, this is what your Christian scholars are saying.
So suddenly,
this is not academic. This is not academic at all.
Suddenly, the sheikh is not academic
at all.
According to you or him, who has more knowledge about Islam, you or him?
I don't even know who he is.
Are you a sheikh? I don't care.
I don't know who he is.
I don't care. I just gave you the name in the chat. He's confirming it, doesn't he?
Is he a Sunni or Shia?
He's a Shia. So
Sunnis don't take tafsir from Shia. Don't you know this? I thought you studied for 15 years.
Who cares? He's a Muslim like you, isn't he?
You didn't even know that Sunnis don't take tafsir.
Just go. Who are you compared to this guy? Man. And we asked him, is riba, is it forbidden in any way, shape, or form? Yes. That proves my point. Idiot. Brother, the Sheikh is an Arabi ibn Arabi. He's an Arab son of an Arab. Are you saying that you know more about Islam than him? Who are you, man? I think he was a Pakistani. Who are you compared to him, man? Let me give you the link of this video, guys. Right? What is his name again? I forgot his name, guys. Just a second. What's the name of the show? Yes, hello?
Rob Christian.
That's my name. Hello. You're live on air.
Why are you quoting from a Shia scholar when you know?
Okay, let us quote from Jalalain. Is Jalalain good enough for you?
Yeah, he's good. Go ahead.
Is Jalalain good for you?
Go ahead.
Okay. Al-Jalalain reports that Surah Al-An'am is a Meccan surah. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So he says, except the ayahs 140, 93, 91, 23, 20, 153, 152, 151, and 141. Do you agree with him? Yes or no? Or are you going to throw him under the bus?
Put it on the screen.
It's on the screen. Can you read Arabic?
Hold on. I have to open it again.
Read Arabic, please.
Where in the book does it? Wait. Hold on. Where
It's
in
on the
Al-Jalalain
screen.
does
It's on
it
the
say?
screen. Read it.
Where in the book?
Read
does it say?
Arabic and translate. Read Arabic and translate.
Abdul, where does it say in the
Read
book?
Arabic. Read Arabic, Mr. Muslim. You're the Muslim, not me. Read Arabic.
No, Abdul, you don't speak Arabic.
Mr. Rani, ya Rani, read Arabic. You claim to be a Lebanese. Read Arabic, Mr. Lebanese. Yalla.
Bro,
اقرأ
you say you the one. You're the same one. You're the same one who
idiot,
says-
you
you're
Mr.
the
Rani.
same one who
Read,
said
read,
that Surah At-Tawbah,
Mr.
it
So-called
said that-
Arab,
it said that
Mr. Arab, read.
You're the same one that says
Read,
Surah At-Tawbah
read,
says
ya
God,
donkey,
Abdul.
ya mut'a, son of
يا
mut'a, read.
متع يا ابن
يا
متع
متع يا
ابن
متع
متع.
الشيعة boy,
يا
read.
شرموطة يا ابن الشرموطة. Come here, man.
Idiot. Look at these idiots, man. Brother. Idiots, brother. Al-Jalalain. He says, Surah Al-An'am, Makkiyah. Surah Al-An'am is a Meccan chapter. Thank you. Illa al-ayat, except the ayahs, the following ayahs. 140, 93, 91, 23, 20, 153, 152, 151, 141, and 165. Those are Medina ayahs which are forced inside a Meccan chapter. Thank you very much. And this is Al-Jalalain, brother. Not Rob Christian. Yeah, my voice is gone, guys, but that's okay. You see? Cowards, man. Why are you not answering the question? And we showed you proof, guys, that from Tafsir al-Jalalain, let us go to, you know what? Let us go to Ibn Kathir. They asked for Ibn Kathir, right? Ibn Kathir, brother. No problem, brother. How does it start? Let's see. Okay. Ibn Kathir. Just a second, guys. Bear with me. Where is it talking about that part? You see, it's a big tafsir. So I'm looking for where Ibn Kathir is finally going to answer. People of the book. Do you see it? You idiots? People of the book. Who are the people of the book? To the audience. Ibn Kathir is confirming. Who are the people of the book? Our beloved audience who are watching. Who are people of the book? The Jews and the Christians. When did Muhammad contact the Jews and the Christians? In Medina. Thank you very much. This is why Al-Jalalain is confirming that these ayahs are in Medina. Thank you. The Jews and the Christians. Do you see it? Allah says, the people of the book know what you brought them, O Muhammad, as they know their own children. This is because they received good news from the previous messengers and prophets about the coming of Muhammad. Do you see it? So here, this ayah is addressing the Jews and the Christians, the Jews, especially the Jews who are in Medina. Thank you. So this is why this is a Medina ayah inside a so-called Meccan chapter. Corruption. What is a Medina ayah doing inside a so-called Meccan chapter? You see? No answer. Blah, 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 blah. Answer, man. Even Ibn Kathir, you know, you want to throw Ibn Kathir under the bus? This is the Ibn Kathir, right? Who is explaining. And we don't even need tafsir because it's already explaining it, right? People of the book. But we showed you from Ibn Kathir, right? Ibn Kathir, and let us go back to Al-Jalalain, also from Al-Jalalain, chapter 6, ayah 20. Chapter 6, Surah Al-An'am, ayah 20. Those who have given the scripture recognize him that it's Muhammad by the descriptions of him in their scripture. Their scripture. Who are they? Their scripture? The Jews and the Christians inside the Torah and the Injil. Thank you. Do you see how Muslims corrupted? Chapter 6 too. Not only the first chapter that we discussed, also this one. By forcing Medina later ayahs inside a Meccan chapter. And I'm not one that's saying that. Go do your own research. Al-Jalalain is the one reporting it, not me. You see, I asked him to read the Arabic, guys. Maybe you noticed. I asked this idiot Rani, who always says, Rob Christian, you don't know Arabic. He is not an Arab. He's claiming to be an Arab, pretending to be an Arab. Ya Rani, you idiot, son of an idiot. Ya Mut'a, son of a Mut'a boy. Ya Ibn Mut'a. We know why you don't want to read, because you don't know Arabic. Last time we already busted you, Ya Rani. You called me before, remember? I don't forget things, and it's recorded. Your voice is recorded on my earlier live show. And you did not know how to read Arabic. You can't even read Arabic. Yes, Shahrukh Mustaq, call me and refute me. Refute Al-Jalalain. Refute Ibn Kathir. Refute Al-Jalalain. Go ahead. Yes.
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 You hung up?
Go
you
ahead.
hung up last time?
Go ahead.
You weren't
Are you
able to
going
answer
to
the question and
complain?
you hung
Are you
up?
going to complain or are you going to refute?
Yes.
Don't waste my time.
Can I ask a simple question? Simple question.
Okay, answer Al-Jalalain and address chapter 6, ayah 20. What is a Medina ayah in chapter 6, ayah 20 doing in a so-called Mecca
No, you have
chapter?
to answer my last question.
We'll go there. Answer this question.
No, I'll answer this question because if you're lying
Answer.
about this,
No,
maybe you're lying about everything.
You need to answer. You need to answer.
Okay, let me ask first because you cut me off last time. Is that fair?
Continue. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. No problem. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you show any tafsir that shows that those verses were revealed in Medina, in Surah Ar-Rum? Yes or no?
Is a sheikh enough for you? Do you know? Are you
Do you
yourself?
have a tafsir,
Are you
like a
are you a
book?
sheikh? Are
Do
you
you
a
have a
sheikh?
book of tafsir?
Are you a sheikh? Yes or no?
No, I'm not.
And I asked you a question. When is tahrim? Tahrim in its entirety. The word tahrim. When did you hear? Yes, prohibition. When did you hear about it? In Medina or Mecca? When Muhammad was in Medina or when he was in Mecca?
If you're talking about riba, I said in Medina. I said
anything.
It wasn't prohibited.
Riba is
Can I just clarify? Can I clarify?
Okay.
Okay, I'm saying the verses that you showed in Surah Ar-Rum, they don't explicitly prohibit riba. The verses in Baqarah do prohibit riba. That was my point.
Okay.
And you were saying that these verses prohibited, therefore they were from Medina.
Okay.
Do you see why I think that?
No
that's
problem. No problem. No problem. I will go with you. Okay, I will go with you. What about the ayah before it? Chapter 30, ayah 38, 39. Those two ayahs are Medina ayahs. Let us begin. Let us start with zero.
Can you give me the tafsir that shows that they're Medina ayahs?
Chapter 30, ayah 38. You're the Muslim. Wait. You're a Muslim, right? Not me.
Yes.
Can you explain what the context is of chapter 30, ayah 38? This one? What is this saying? What is this about? It's about when Fadak, right? Fadak. Have you heard of Fadak?
Fadak in which sense?
Fadak. Have you ever heard of Fadak?
Yes, I've heard of Fadak.
What is it? What is Fadak? What is Fadak?
Fadak often can refer to a dispute of a piece of land.
I'm not talking about dispute what is Fadak? Have you heard of that Muhammad went to Khaybar? Have you ever heard of Khaybar?
Yes, yes.
Where is Fadak? You're the Muslim. Explain to me where Fadak in Khaybar is. What is Fadak?
Fadak is a piece of land.
Thank you. Where?
Saudi Arabia. I don't know what.
Where? Where? Near what? Khaybar, right? It's Khaybar, Medina, right?
Okay. Sure.
Right? Okay. Can you see the screen?
I can't see the screen, but you can tell me.
It says Fadak was a garden oasis in Khaybar. When did Muhammad attack Khaybar? When he was in Medina, right? In the Medina period of the Quran, right?
But where is Fadak mentioned in this verse?
Where is Fadak mentioned in this verse?
Yes, in Surah Rum.
Here, can you read it? Read it. Read the screen, please.
Okay, I don't have the screen. I have 38 and 39.
Open the screen. Don't waste my time. Open the screen. You can open YouTube, mute it, and watch the screen and read for me.
Okay. Okay, where's Fadak?
Read.
You don't have the ayah pulled up.
Read. It's on the screen. Read.
Okay, it says in the first part of ayah in Surah Rum, God commanded.
Wait, Surah Rum. We agree that it's a Mecca. You agree, before we continue, you agree that Surah Rum is a Mecca chapter, right?
Sure.
Okay, guys, he said sure. Are you 100% sure?
Can I ask you a question?
Before we continue, are you 100% sure?
Yes, but can I ask one question?
No, we are going to read. We are going to read, then you can ask me the question.
Yes,
is that okay?
I'll read, but I just want to ask one
You're going to read. No, we will go to your question. You can't ask me question. You can't ask me question while we are in the middle of a question. Continue reading. Continue reading.
Where is Fadak?
Don't waste my time.
I don't see Fadak in the verse. I have it in front of me.
Okay, read. It says there. Read.
Where's Khaybar?
Continue reading.
No Fadak, no Khaybar. This is your problem. Let me clarify something. Alislam.org.
You idiot, read.
This is a Shia website. You don't know the difference between Shia and Sunni.
Read.
It's a Shia website. You're putting Shia scholars.
I don't care.
Do you know what Fadak is? It's a dispute.
It's in Khaybar.
It's a dispute of land that.
Coward. Because this verse was revealed to the Holy Prophet. It's Shia website. Brother. Because this verse was revealed to the Holy Prophet during his lifetime, he gave Fadak to Fatima, his daughter. Remember, the daughter of Khadija. You're all cowards. You're all cowards. Do you see it? Oh, Fatima, Fadak is yours and for your children after you. Right? Idiots. Shia website, brother. Suddenly it's Shia website, brother. I don't care if it's Shia, it's Sunni, I don't care. It's your Muslim sources that explain what the context is behind this chapter. Don't call me idiot, don't call me. I'm fed up with you Muslims. So now I want an answer. What is chapter 6 ayah 20? That is a Medina ayah. What is it doing inside chapter Al-An'am, which is a Meccan chapter? Suddenly it's Shia, yeah. It's not good enough. I demand an answer. What is chapter 6, ayah 20? What is ayah 20, which is a Medina ayah? What is it doing inside a Meccan chapter? Anyone? We asked them, guys, can you, in Islam, can you do usury? Can you go to the bank and ask for a mortgage? No. Tahrim happened in Medina. Right? Brother, in chapter 2, it's forbidden. But suddenly in another chapter it's not forbidden. How is that possible? Are you saying that Allah changed his mind? Allah is changing his mind. Yes, Rani?
Rob, it's a Shia website.
Brother, answer the ayah that's on the screen. Come again. Answer the question. What
First
is chapter 6, ayah 20, which is a Medina ayah? What is it doing in chapter 6?
Habibi, you're going
No,
to
I'm not. Don't call me Habibi because you're calling your fake prophet a fake prophet.
Stop smoking hashish. You're going to
Brother, answer the question.
You're
Brother.
going
Don't waste
to
my
a Shia
time.
website.
Don't waste my time. Is
Just
this
like your
Shia?
Bible say how big
Is
the penis
Al-Jalalain?
is
Is
as big as the
Al-Jalalain
donkey-
Shia? Answer the
as big as
question.
the donkey penis, like your Bible says.
Answer the question.
Your
What
Bible
is
is a
chapter
porn
6?
book, it's a sex book. It's
Go, donkey, go. You're calling Allah. Calling Allah, who sent the Bible, brother, a faggot, right? You're calling him a faggot for sending the Torah and the Injil, right? He is the faggot one because he's the one who sent the Torah and the Injil. The Torah and the Injil are in the Bible. Thank you very much. So Allah and Muhammad are faggots. Thank you very much. Hello?
Salam.
Hello, Sayyid Hisham. Hello.
On the issue of Fadak, the other guy
Yes.
was saying, and he said it was a dispute over land. It was not a dispute. Fadak was not a dispute. Fadak is mainly a land, a garden oasis.
Where, my friend? Where is it? Where is
Near
Fadak?
Khaybar.
Khaybar, right? So,
Yes.
did Rob Christian lie?
No.
Thank you. Finally, we have an honest Muslim here. Wait, let me.
What he was
my
referring
friend,
to.
Just a second. Let me block this idiot here who doesn't understand that we are in the middle of a call. Go ahead, my friend. Fadak is part of Khaybar, right? It's an oasis garden inside Khaybar. When did that happen? When Muhammad was in Medina, he went to attack Khaybar, which was a Jewish village or town, whatever. It happened in the time of Medina period, right?
Yeah.
So, you agree. So my question is, my friend, you seem like a very respectful, honest Muslim. Not like the other ones who are doing taqiyya, right? Lying, live on air. So what is a Medina period ayah? What is it doing inside a Meccan chapter?
To be honest with you, brother, okay, أنا رافضي. Yeah, I'm a Rafidi. And
You're
obviously,
Shia, right?
نعم. Yeah.
Okay, he's Shia, guys. Okay.
And I previously used to say I do not believe in tahrif. However, the Bakris who are calling you cannot defend the Quran because in their own books it says that they are missing verses. Ibn Mas'ud, Ibn Abbas, Ubay ibn Ka'ab all thought Surah Al-Falaq wa Nas wa Du'a and did not include it in the Musahaf.
And my friend, I have a question, okay? I was forcing him to read tafsir, right? It says for tafsir, chapter 30, right? Chapter 30, ayah 38, right? It's on the screen. It says the following, just a second. In the first part of the ayah in Surah Rum, chapter 30, ayah 38, Allah commanded, then give to the near of kin his due. If we scroll down, it says, because this verse was revealed to the Holy Prophet during his lifetime, he gave Fadak to Fatima. When was that?
Yes.
When Muhammad was, when he did
Medina.
Hijrah in Medina. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's a Medina period ayah, right? So what is it
Yeah.
doing in a so-called chapter that was revealed in Mecca, which is chapter Ar-Rum, right? This ayah that you see here on the screen. Chapter Ar-Rum is a so-called Meccan chapter, and ayah 38, as we just read, is a Medina ayah because Muhammad, after conquering Khaybar, right, and he took Fadak, he wanted to give it to Fatima, right?
Yes, I agree.
His daughter, the daughter of Khadija, right? So, can you then explain to me what a Medina ayah is doing inside a so-called Meccan chapter?
Well, when you have people like Uthman ibn Affan, la'anatullahi alayhi, controlling the Muslim Ummah, burning all the Musahaf, it's not surprising that you'd find these mistakes. He's a fasiq.
So are you saying that today's Quran that we have in its form, it's corrupted?
Yes.
Okay. At least we have an honest Muslim. And this is what we are always saying. My friend, listen, I don't agree with Shia, I don't agree with Sunni, because I'm not a Muslim, right? I'm trying to be honest. When the Quran, right, was ordered by Uthman to be collected and compiled by Zayd ibn Thabit, he gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit that was supposed, right, in the 7th century. He was the ruler that happened in the Rashidun Caliphate, right? The Rashidun Caliphate, we know what the Rashidun Caliphate was, right?
Rashid, yeah.
Right? You're, I know why you're laughing. I know. So then the Umayyad Caliphate, right, came. And we understand that the Quran, as it is now, came much up later. It's not Uthmanic. The Uthmanic Quran is completely lost, actually. Right? Yes. Muawiyah and the likes of Muawiyah are responsible for the corruption of the Quran that we have in the manuscript. The Topkapi manuscript, etc., the Husseini, the Sana'a are all Umayyad period, much after Uthman. Yeah, but you agree, right? You agree that the Quran is corrupted. Thank you for your honesty. That's what we are. That's basically today's topic. The Sunni Muslims start, when they compiled and written the Quran as we have it, it's completely messed up. They mixed Medina ayahs with Meccan chapters. You agree, right?
I agree.
Okay.
Because they made mistakes.
So,
Abu Bakr,
but
Umar,
why?
Uthman, they are not.
Yeah, but why are you still a Muslim when you see, when we open the Quran, we see that Allah promised to protect Quran from corruption, right? Allah says it in the Quran. Yeah. Where was Allah? Was he asleep, or is he nothing but a fake God? And Muhammad is a fake prophet?
The Quran is preserved. It is with Imam al-Mahdi, Ajalallahu Farajahum al-Sharif.
Sorry? Come again?
It is the Quran, the Mus'haf, the true form, or the correct Mus'haf is with Imam al-Mahdi, Ajalallahu Farajahum al-Sharif.
So what you're saying, in a nutshell, what you're saying is that the Quran that you have now here, right, in the Muslim Ummah, is not the correct Quran. It's the corrupted version of the Quran, right? So Mahdi, Imam Mahdi, when he comes, he will bring the Quran, the uncorrupted version of the Quran with him. That's what you're saying. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So why are you done? How do you, as a Shia Muslim, how do you put your salvation on the line? How do you know that there's something called an uncorrupted Quran that is going to come? And what's the point? All these Muslims that have lived and died, they all followed a corrupted version of the Quran. Is that what you're saying, brother? Because you don't have it, right? You don't have the correct Quran in your hands. All these years, the last 1400 years.
When I say it's corrupted, I don't mean like verses were fabricated. I just mean verses were removed from it.
Yeah, that means that's corruption, right?
Yeah.
Any ayah, just one ayah, if it's replaced, changed, the order is changed, it's nothing but corruption, right? And today's proof is on the screen. It's recorded. We just put it. We're talking about it for almost 2 hours. How long are we live, guys? Almost 2 hours, or maybe longer than 2 hours. Longer than 2 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes already passed. And Muslims, Sunni Muslims are triggered. At least here we have a Shia who is honest. He knows. So why are you Muslim, my friend?
In their books.
What is the certainty for you that there's a guy who will come in the shape of Mahdi, is going to bring you something called an uncorrupted Quran, because the Quran of today is corrupted. You already said it.
We have a hadith pertaining to this. We have certain evidences for imama in itself and the imama of the 12 imams, etc., etc.
What's your proof for that, my friend? How do you know that it's not a fake hadith?
Okay, but the concept of imama is found in the Quran. The concept of imama, not.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know? How do you know that it's not? How do you know that that ayah is not corrupted?
Because there's no fabricated ayahs in the Quran.
My friend, if we already today proved, like example, chapter 6, Surah Al-An'am, ayah 20, we already proved that here
Yes, but
we
that
have
is not a
tampering.
fabricated verse.
How do you know?
That
Where's
verse
your proof? I'm asking you, what's your proof that ayah, suddenly that ayah is maybe not corrupted, but this one is corrupted? Here Muslims took it and they put it from a 12 years later chapter, which appeared in Medina. Suddenly we can find it in Mecca. Here we have corruption, but there is not corrupted.
The corruption here is that they've moved places.
Where's your proof?
The corruption here is that they've moved places, but that doesn't mean that the ayat itself is fabricated.
The ayats are not fabricated.
The ayat are not fabricated. Rather, what I'm saying is verses have been removed. The order of the ayat or the surah has been changed, etc., etc. The Quran has gone through changes, but there has never been a verse that was fabricated.
Really? Okay, I have a question for you. Forget about all this. Chapter 1, ayah 1. Who is the one talking here? Is it Muhammad? Is it Jibreel? Is it Satan? Or is it Allah?
What's Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim?
Yes. Who is talking?
It is Allah revealing to Muhammad in his name.
Who is talking?
Allah is glorifying himself in this verse.
Allah is saying, may Allah, so Allah is saying, may Allah, praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. Allah is saying that. Allah is saying, please guide me, direct me to the straight path.
Allah told Muhammad to say this to the people.
Where does it say Qul?
Bismillah.
Where does
Bismillah
it say?
Rahim.
Okay, and where does it say Qul? Because say that. How is this not corrupted? Who is the one talking? Is it Allah? Is it Satan? Is it Muhammad? Or is it
We can find from the verses, for example, in Surah An-Najm, it says that your prophet does not speak except as revelation. So he doesn't speak of his own will.
Thank you. But who is talking here? Who is talking here then?
Allah.
So Allah is saying, so Allah needs guidance. Allah needs guidance.
Allah is telling the Ummah that Muhammad is not on error in this verse, Surah An-Najm.
I'm talking about Surah Al-Fatiha, my friend. Here, if you say it's Allah, then Allah needs guidance, right?
Allah said to Muhammad, say.
Where does it say that? Where does it say? Say. Show me the word say. That's my point. Show me the word say. So you're adding.
But every ayat begins with Bismillah. Or every surah apart from Surah At-Tawbah begins with Bismillah.
My friend, listen. You just said you yourself said say. Where is the word say? I will give you $10,000 right here if you can show me the word say. You said say. Okay, where is it?
It's not present in the verse.
Okay, thank you. It's not. So why are you saying say? And why?
Because
so that means
if
Allah
is telling Muhammad,
my friend,
Allah
listen.
subhanahu wa ta'ala is reminding Muhammad to begin every revelation with Bismillah, apart from obviously Surah.
Okay, so where's the word say? I understand it. Where's the word say that's saying say direct us on the straight path? Else Allah is the one, since you Muslims always say the Quran is the speech of Allah, so that means Allah needs guidance. Right?
Allah does not need guidance.
Okay, show me then the word say. Say, guide us on the straight path. Because you Muslims, when you pray, you are asking to be guided, right? But it doesn't say. You Muslims say. Where is the word say? Isn't bid'ah haram, my friend, in Islam?
Yeah.
Okay, so where is the word say? Why are you forcing the word say? And when you pray, why are you repeating Allah?
I'm saying that
guidance.
Allah told Muhammad to say this because the context in which the verse was
Where is it? Where does it say?
It's real.
Where is Allah saying?
Allah is saying this to
Listen,
Muhammad.
my friend. Listen.
Allah is revealing this to Muhammad to reveal to the Ummah.
I understand that, but where does it say, "O Muhammad, say to the people," or say that you Muslims need guidance to go on the straight path?
Allah does not need to say that. Allah does not need to say that.
Waste of time. Allah doesn't need to say that, guys. We need to help Allah forcing the word say, right? Forcing the word say in the mouth of Allah to give it through Jibreel to Muhammad. Waste of time, man. Do you see how Muslims are doing bid'ah, guys? Do you see how they are forcing words that are not there inside the Quran? And guys, you see, he agreed that the Quran of Allah is corrupted. So how do you know that not all the ayahs have been corrupted? Where's your proof? Since you already confirmed that the Quran is corrupted, he confirmed it. Enough, guys. Enough is enough. My voice is gone. And we showed you guys. We showed you. My water is gone. My water is done. I need some water, guys, actually. You know what? Let me grab some water and we'll take more calls. Let us do a break. Just a second. Let us take a break. I need some water. Maybe, we can continue. Be right back.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised inside the toy. Took the midnight train going anywhere. The singer in the smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living justified emotion, hiding so.
All right, guys, I took some water. My voice, actually it needs some rest. We're talking for a long time. And Muslims, especially the Sunnis, you see, they don't allow us to speak. So I have to speak over them. They speak over me. How are you going to have a nice discussion with Muslims who don't even allow you to speak? And Shia, they believe that the Quran is corrupted. What's left, man?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I hope you're doing fine too.
I'm good. I heard you say from the beginning of this stream that we have no manuscript from the time of Muhammad.
Yes, that's true.
Actually, when you go to the website of Islamic Awareness, they raise up like...
Oh, Islamic Awareness, those one. Why do you accept only that one? Why not other people who actually do scholarly work? Did Islamic Awareness do scholarly work?
Because Islamic Awareness...
I know who the people are behind that website. It's Mansour, right? It's Mansour, right?
Yeah.
Mansour and others. Yeah. But what about the actual people who had access to these manuscripts? Why are you not looking at what they have to say?
Yeah, because...
Did Mansour go to Turkey? Did they give him access? Yeah, you're the same guy, right? I know.
Calm down. No. Habibi, please don't repeat.
I recognize you.
No. Wait.
You're an idiot, man. You're an idiot.
Wait. Just look
Why do you want me to go to an Islamic website? Why are you not accepting the actual scholarly work?
Because they are quoting other scholars.
Who are those scholars? Who are the scholars who did the carbon dating? Who are the scholars who actually hold the scholar? Who are those people? Are they the Turkish Sunni scholars?
They show all
Tayyar Altıkılıç and Ihsan Oglu?
They show all the evidence of the carbon dating.
Who are the ones? Give me the names.
We have over 67 manuscripts.
Which manuscript? Which manuscript are you talking about? Which one?
You can look at all on Islamic Awareness.
Which one?
You can look at all on Islamic Awareness.
Which one?
Calm down.
Which manuscript? No, I don't want to waste my time with you. Listen. Which manuscript are you talking about? Give me the name of the manuscript.
There's many. There's
Which
67.
one? Okay, give me the best one. The best of the best one.
Let me talk. There's
Which
67.
one? Which one?
Let me talk.
Which one? No. I'm not allowing you to talk. Give me the name of the manuscript. Which one? Pick one on the screen. Do some lottery, brother. Do some lottery. Pick one on the screen.
But I can't even.
Which one? Close your eyes, point your finger on the screen, and pick one.
Oh my God! Is this how you treat your guests on your show?
Brother, we are not here to play games. I don't respect liars, to be honest with you. I don't
Why?
respect liars who have no idea. Have you done your homework about this manuscript? I did.
Yes.
Did you? Okay.
Yes.
Pick one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
Yes, I did.
10 seconds.
Okay. Pick one. Don't waste time. I have no time. I have no time. My voice is gone. Pick the manuscript that suits your agenda, please.
Okay,
don't waste my time.
We have 67 manuscripts from the 1st century of Islam, which contains 96%.
Which one?
Which contains 96% of the Quran.
96. Is that 100%?
No.
Okay, thank you. Bam! You just busted yourself. Since you don't have the complete Quran, that means the Quran that you have in your hands does not agree with today's Hafs Quran that was written in 1924 in Cairo.
All these manuscripts are gathered together. Listen, listen. Show me one manuscript from the New Testament manuscript from the time of
Abdul, the Bible is not the topic. The topic of today is the Quran.
Exactly.
So why do you want to jump? Are you a monkey? Do you want to jump from branch to branch?
You have not a single manuscript from the time of
I don't care. I don't care. My topic of today is not the Bible. Stick with the topic. At least respect the Quran. We are talking about the Quran. Which manuscript do you want me to talk about? It's on the screen. Do you want to talk about the top copy? Maybe the Samarkand, maybe the Husseini, or the Petropolitanus, or the Sana'a? Which one?
These are codexes. All the
Which
manuscripts
one?
that are
Which one?
Listen.
Which
Wait.
one? Which one? You just said it. You have only the 96% of the Quran. Okay, go ahead.
These manuscripts, these are the major manuscripts. These are codexes, but all the other small fragments that are found, they are all collected together, and they round up to 67.
Okay, you said
pieces of manuscripts.
Okay.
And it's 96% of the Quran from the 1st century.
So you don't have complete manuscript. Thank you.
Okay.
That already proves our point. Your Quran is not
complete. Does that prove?
Your Quran is not complete. If the manuscript, listen, you just said yourself, don't waste my time. You said you have 96% of the Quran. Thank you.
Yes.
So where did you get the other 4% from? Where did you get it?
I didn't say that.
You just said it. Everybody heard you. It's recorded, Abdul.
The manuscript from the 1st century of Islam show 96% of the Quran.
Okay. So where did you get the 4% from? Did you suck it out of your thumb? Is that what you're saying?
Just because we don't have manuscripts from the 1st century of Islam from this 4% doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Where didn't exist? They should exist because you just said you have the rest of them. Where are the other 4%? Where did you get it from?
So according to your logic, we have no manuscript from the time of Mark Matthew Luke, so they didn't exist.
Look
at your logic.
Abdul, we are not talking about the Bible today. We're talking about the Quran. Why are you doing the monkey dance? Why are you doing the monkey dance? Why do you want to jump from topic to topic? Today's topic is Islam, is the Quran. You brought the question up about the manuscripts of the Quran. Fine, I'm going with you. Our topic is not the Bible. Pick the manuscript. Abdul, you want to talk?
Islamic awareness.
Okay, you're a waste of time. You see, he just confirmed that he doesn't have the 100% of the Quran. Thank you. That proves our point, you idiot. What did you smoke this morning? Did you smoke hashish? Where is the 100% Quran? There is 4% missing, according to you, not me. You brought it up, not me. Guys, for your information, we already made a video about it. All the major manuscripts that you see here, top copy, Samarkand, Ma'il, Husseini, Petropolitanus, Sana'a, none of them is Uthmanic. None of them. They came much later in the Umayyad period. Right? Watch. This is the scholar who had access, guys. Do you see it? One of them, there are two actually. One of them is called Akmaluddin. He's a professor, Turkish Sunni Muslim. Sunni, not Shia. Don't play the Shia and Sunni game, okay? Mr. Isanoglu had access to all the manuscripts that you see here, the major ones, especially the top copy, Samarkand, Sana'a, and Huzayni. Those are the major ones, right? What do they say? The first, number one guy, he says, we have none of Uthman's mushafs, nor do we have any copies from those mushafs, mushafs. These mushafs date from the later Umayyad period. We explained to you guys, Uthman was part of the rightly guided caliphs. That was the first era, right? First era of the caliphs. After the four, after Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali came the Umayyads. It started with Muawiyah, if I'm not mistaken. Muawiyah, Umayyad, Muawiyah. So according to this honest scholar who had access, he is giving information after the research. He's saying none of them are Uthmanic. We have none of Uthman's Musahaf. So all of them are much after Uthman, not by Uthman. Do you see it? The second guy, the number two guy, the second one, Dr. Tayyar Altikулij says, and I quote, no serious scholarly work has been done on them. None of us before us, no Muslim on earth has done research on them. So he's honest. And he says, these mushafs date from the early mid-8th century. They are not Uthmanic, no copies sent by him. So we can conclude if they are not Uthmanic, they must been written by the Umayyad caliphs. Right? So the number one guy and the number two guy agree. None of the manuscripts that you see on the screen are Uthmanic. None of them. Not the top copy, not the Samarkand, not the Husseini, and not the Petropolitanus. Wow! Wow! Did you catch it? It's not me saying that, right? It's not me saying that. What about the top copy Mus'haf, which Muslims have to go to because they actually dropped the Sana'a, they dropped all the manuscripts, they throw it under the bus, and nowadays they go to the top copy. Maybe you have already noticed that many times. The top copy manuscript, right? According to these people, let's say guys, for the sake of argument, Muslims claim that the year 661 to 750. That's what they dated it to. Fine, we will go by that. No problem. The second half of the first Muslim calendar, right, which is the 7th century, and the other half is from the Umayyad period. When did Uthman die, guys? Let us do research. Uthman. When was Uthman born and when did he die? Let us see. Maybe Rob Christian is lying. Let's see. He was born in 579. Right? Born in 579. Uthman. Do you see it, guys? Are you following, guys? Are you with me, guys? Give me one if you are with me. Are you still with me, guys? Okay. So Uthman, you see it? He's from the Rashidun. The first four. Like I said, Abu Bakr, it started with him. It continued with Umar. Then when Umar died, we had Uthman. And after Uthman, Ali. Those are the four Rashidun. After those four, we had the Umayyad. Right? So Uthman, he was born in 579 AD and he died, he was killed, do you see it? He was killed by other Muslims in June 17 in the year 656. Now Muslims will tell you that the top copy, for example, came in the second part, right? Second part of the first century, which is in the 7th century. The first century of the, basically, you know, in let's say after Hijrah, right? The first century, 7th century, in other words, right? The 7th century. So wait, we have a problem here. Are you saying that Uthman from the grave, with Uthman, he was already killed, he was buried? Are you saying 661 minus 656, are you saying that Uthman from the grave, right? From the grave, he gave the command to Zayd ibn Thabit to collect and compile the Quran? Is that what you're trying to tell us, Muslims? Fine, I'm going by your years, right? You make the claim. You make the claim. So we have a already buried Uthman who must have given the order to Zayd ibn Thabit from his grave. Oh, sorry guys. Let me call this person back, sorry.
Hey.
Hey, hello.
So I see you're teaching a manuscript, and
yes, brother. Hey, I know you are. Hey, how are you, brother?
and the thing about I'll send you a link about the Umayyad period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Umayyad period, my friend, started in 661, right? And it continued. So when did Uthman actually gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit to collect the Quran? It happened when he was alive, not when he was already dead, right? So here we have a disaster, right?
Yeah, you have a disaster, obviously, and the Muslim, of course, he had to go and run to the Bible, of course,
Yeah.
always.
What has the Bible to do with this whole topic, right?
If we are going to compare, then let's bring. That's why the Bible has been under scrutiny for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and my friend, we don't hide the facts about the Bible, right? We don't say, yes, there are holes in the standard narrative, but let us not talk about it like Yasser Qari said, right? Let us not talk about it publicly. We have to do it in closed circles. No, Christians are honest. When we have something, we will even put footnotes. Hey, this verse is not in the early manuscript. It is in a manuscript that came after. So Christians don't lie about these things, but Muslims, they say, when you want to talk about ahruf, let us not do that publicly. Let us do that in secret. Why? Why don't you want to talk about it publicly for everybody to hear and see? Clearly, there's something fishy going on. That's why Mr. Yasser Qadi and others, you don't want to talk about the ahruf, and you heard him. You heard Yasser Qadi. Let us not discuss this publicly, man.
And it's even funny that Abdul Lakab just directed you to a website, propaganda website.
Yes. Why are you not going to the scholars themselves who had access to the manuscripts? Mr. Tayyar Al-Tikulij and Isanoglu, right?
Can't he bring the information from there on here so he could show us? Or is he afraid that we'll rip it apart and throw it down the toilet? Or throw it in the Nile River like what they did in Cairo?
Yeah. When they throw they kept
things about the early manuscripts of the Quran. They modified some of them. They threw them. They added alifs. They erased words.
Yeah.
A lot of strange things with the early copies of the Quran.
Mm-hmm.
If they're all the same, then why did you have to edit them?
Yeah. Yeah, and like we mentioned earlier, the top copy manuscript. Look what Tayyar Artikulic is saying. One of the scholars, one of the Turkish scholars, he says that the top copy manuscript. It's early mid 8th century. He says, and he continues, dates to the top manuscript, the second half of the 1st century after Hijrah, and the first half of the 2nd century after Hijrah, due to voweling and dotting. Wait, the original Uthmanic Quran did have no vowels. It did not have dotting, right? The skeleton, basically, right? In the time of Uthman, there were no dots, there were no vowels. So the top copy manuscript is 100% sure it's not Uthmanic. This is why those scholars know when they study, they see dots, they see vowels. Hey, we have a problem here. This cannot be Uthmanic, because in the time of Uthman, there were no dots and no vowels. That's how you do scholarly work on manuscripts. Not to go to Islamic awareness without any proof, no scholarly work. Well, brother, it's Uthmanic, brother, and that's it. Where's your proof? Here we are quoting the ones who had access to the manuscript. They came with the conclusions.
I'm surprised some of these people are not apostates, especially because it's dated. It's dated after Uthman. It's dated after the 4 caliphs. And these,
my friend, look at this idiot here in the live chat, Mr. Jason Bourne. Brother, Rob Christianity doesn't say that. Are you blind? My friend, you need to go and see a doctor. Look what it says: voweling and dotting, due to voweling and dotting, because voweling and dotting came much later. That's not what it says, CP. Yeah, it doesn't say that, brother. Idiots. Oh man.
Well, do you know the Arabic, Mr. So-called Jason Bourne? And you see all these Muslims, they have to dress up with Western names or names of action heroes, because why are they ashamed to be the name of Muhammad or some of them do the names Muslim warrior or whatever.
Yeah. What about the Samarkand? Guys, look at the Samarkand manuscript. What the experts say, Dr. Tayyar Artikulic, remember, one of the two, it's not Uthmanic. The Samarkand that we can find in Uzbekistan, the one that you see here on the screen, this one, it's not Uthmanic, as it dates from the mid 8th century. 6 reasons why. Undisciplined spelling, different writing styles, scribal mistakes, copyist mistakes, written by someone with little experience. Wow! With later additions, only goes to Surah 43. It's not complete. There are 114 chapters, and this one only contains 43 chapters. Wow! It's not even complete.
Well, I bet it's because one of the reasons is because Samarkand is like in Persia, so I'm pretty sure Persian have a hard time speaking, writing Arabic. But still, it's like what this is one of your oldest manuscripts, and it's horrible. It's a horrible example.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's our brother. Dotting was added later. You copy donkey. Oh, that's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah, he's an idiot, my friend. He doesn't understand what we're talking about. My friend, what about Al-Husayni? The one who Adnan Rashid, that idiot, right? Adnan Rashid, he was so proud about. Bro, go to Al-Husayni. This one is the true Uthmanic Quran. Idiot. Look what Dr. Tayyar Artikulic, one of the two Sunni Turkish scholars. This is not Uthmanic. It's dated from early to mid 8th century. And François de Roche, a French scholar who also had access to it, he says it's even much later. It's from the 9th century. Monumental manuscripts are later. The bigger, the later. It was stated that the Cairo copy, this is from Cairo, remember, might have been written on the order of Abdul Aziz bin Marwan. He is not from the 4 caliphs, right? Remember, the Rashidun are Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali. So it's after. This is Marwan, Caliph Marwan, dates 704, the governor of Egypt. However, the reason for reaching this conclusion has not been explained. We share the view that this copy is not one of the mushafs attributed to Caliph Uthman. Bam! What's left? Which manuscript is Uthmanic? Show us one. That's the challenge that we have been giving Muslims for many years. Show us one Uthmanic Quran. One, not two. We're not asking for 2, just one, just one.
know that we have all these little pieces and stuff that can make 57% of the Quran, but it's on the website Islamic Awareness, but
Yeah. It is what it is, my friend. Muslims are bankrupt.
but
Islam is a bankrupt religion. They have nothing. That's the problem.
all right. Let's see these fragments. They don't have dots. They don't have the majority of them don't have dots either.
Yeah. Someone is asking for the link. Let me put it. Yeah. Go ahead, my friend.
These little tiny manuscripts, fragments of the Quran, don't even have alifs, the dots either. And why haven't your scholars try to reconstruct the Quran using those fragments? Because they're very insignificant, and they might be even more prone to errors because those are just little fragments and writings. Somebody may write a little piece of Quran here and there. It's not. That's why people don't try to reconstruct based on those. We're going
exactly. Yeah.
People usually go for the manuscripts because they have the full text, not just the pieces and bits scattered.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, my friend. Thank you. Maybe we can take other calls. Thank you for calling. God bless
Right.
you. Thank you. Thank you, CJ. God bless you. Bye bye. Brother Alexander, are you there? Let me call Alexander. I think I missed a call from you.
Hello.
Hey, brother. How are you?
Hi, brother. Hi. How are you?
I'm good, my friend. My voice is gone,
I
That
hear it.
happens when you talk about over Muslim, and Muslims don't allow you to talk,
Yes,
Go ahead,
I
bro.
hear
How
it.
are you?
I hear it. Yes, I'm fine. Brother, I send you a link from a Muslim source which confirms the Medina ayahs in Mecca surahs and Mecca ayahs in Medina surahs.
Link is that right?
Yes, the link is the first message, and I send you
The Meccan and Medina revelation, that one?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly this.
let me try to put it on the screen.
Exactly this. And when you scroll down in the middle, you can read they confirm that
Where exactly?
you need to scroll down. Moment, I just need to open YouTube. You need to scroll down and then says a surah is said to be of Meccan origin when its beginning was revealed in the Meccan phase, even if it contains verses from Medina. And surah is said to be of Medina origin when its beginning was revealed in the Medina phase, even it has verses from the Meccan period.
Where is it exactly? Which, it's a long page.
One moment. Let me open YouTube.
I think I got it. Surah of the Quran have also been classified according to their origin into Meccan and Medinan surahs. Right there, right?
Down.
Okay. A surah is said to be of Meccan origin.
Yes.
Can you read it
exactly.
again, brother? I need to give my voice a little bit rest. Go ahead.
A surah is said to be of Meccan origin when its beginning was revealed in the Meccan phase, even if it has verses from the Meccan period, verses from Medina.
Yeah.
A surah is said to be of Medinan origin when its beginning was revealed in the Medina phase, even if it has verses from the Meccan period in its text.
Wow! Did you catch it?
And this is a Sunni Islam source. This
Islamonline.net. Yeah.
Yes.
You see it? The following 85 surahs are according to Az-Zaraqshi of Meccan origin. There is a difference of opinion as to what was revealed in Mecca. Some say, following Ibn Abbas, that it was Surah 29, Al-Ankabut, the spider. Others say Surah 23, Al-Mu'minun, the believers. Still others say Surah 83, Al-Mutawaffifun, okay? Some believe that Surah 83 is actually Medinian.
So,
wow, okay.
Here's the Islamic sources.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we showed on the screen. chapter 6, Surah Al-An'am, right? That's the one that we talked about. I didn't actually finish. Here's another example, guys, right? We mentioned the corrupted Quran in chapter 6, Surah Al-An'am. I really almost forgot. But here, all right? Here, ayah 91, for example, guys. One of the 10, we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Medina ayahs inside a so-called Meccan surah. Did you catch it, guys? Al-Jalalain reports Surah Al-An'am chapter 6 is a Meccan surah, except the ayahs, the 10 that we just mentioned, are from Medina. So what are they doing inside a so-called Meccan surah? Let us go to chapter 6, ayah 91. Remember, ayah 91 is one of them. Ayah 91. Let us read it to understand what is happening here. They did not form any proper estimate of Allah when they said, Allah has not revealed anything to any man. Ask them, the book which Moses brought as light. Hey, this is talking about the Jews. Did you catch it? This is the Jews.
Yes.
When did Muhammad talk to Jews? In Medina, not in Mecca. If we go to Tafsir, Al-Jalalain, that is the Jews. Did you catch it? The Jews. Muhammad never put the words Jews on his tongue when he was in Mecca. Muhammad did not get any divine revelations about Jews when he was in Mecca. That happened in Medina. So chapter 6, ayah 91 is a Medina ayah. But wait, chapter 6, Al-An'am is a Meccan chapter. What is an ayah like 91 that you see on the screen? What is it doing? That is a Medina ayah. What is it doing in a Meccan chapter? That's the question that we have been asking to the Muslims. What is it doing there? Here we can prove and conclude that Muslims played with the Quran, mixing ayahs with one another. Medinian ayahs that came later forced inside Meccan chapters. Quran is nothing but mixture, tempered with Muslim head. And we even had a Shia Muslim who confirmed, right? He was honest. The Quran is corrupted by Muslim hands.
Yes, and the real Quran is with the Mahdi.
Wow.
Yes. But brother, did you notice this link I sent you is from the Living Sharia? This is fatwa site.
Yeah, the one that we just read, right? Yeah.
Yes, this is not some standard Abdul site. This is a real Muslim site.
Yes.
And brother, yes. What should I say?
Yeah, that's the problem. We ask simple questions. We ask about chapter Ar-Rum. They say, blah 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 blah. Show us. He's asking me for proof. My friend, the burden of proof is on you. I am claiming, right? And we played a video from a sheikh who is clearly being honest. Muslims, right? I didn't even talk about the so-called prophecy in chapter Ar-Rum, right? The surah about the Romans.
Yes, we know came that three or 4 days later.
The so-called prophecy is nothing but a disaster. I didn't even talk about the prophecy, right? The sheikh, if I'm going to play what the sheikh is saying more, you're going to get devastated even more as a Muslim. He's showing that this so-called prophecy that Muslims love to go to, the Romans have been defeated. Brother, wait a second. Right? It says if you bid as-sinin in Arabic can go from one to maximum of 9 years. But wait, if we do some digging, we do some history, the Romans and the Persians were defeating one another. It took so long. How is this a prophecy? Right? The Persians defeated the Romans, and the Romans defeated the Persians, and then again the Persian defeated. My friend, you have no idea. Muhammad had no idea what he was talking about. Christian Faith, thank you for the super chat, my friend. RC, would you please teach us next time about the rasm in relation to Hafs Quran? Thank you. No problem. No problem. Yeah, so it is what it is, my friend. What here still, right? Still. The proof is on the screen. What are Medina ayahs doing in so-called Meccan chapters? Remember guys, Remember, let us show you again the chronological order of the Quran. Let us go back. Let us find chapter 6. Here, chapter 6. It should be Meccan. Do you see it? Surah Al-An'am is a Meccan chapter. Chapter 6. Al-An'am. It's so-called revealed in Mecca. So what are Medina ayahs inside a chapter that's so-called is a Meccan chapter? What is it doing there? So we should ask the Al-Azhar, my friends, rewrite the Hafs Quran, fix these disasters, throw these Qurans that you have now again in the Nile River as you've done before, and make it year 2020 new Quran again. I mean, you have been doing it for many years. You have done it in the year 24. You have done it in the 80s. Do it again. Fix it. Fix the Quran of Allah, man.
It's a tradition.
I mean, they have done it before. Why are they not doing it again? Right?
Yes, brother, it was this 10 kirat. This origin was 10 kirat or 7 kirat.
Yeah.
I'm right, 7 or 10.
Mm.
And Hafs is not one of this 10 kirat.
Mm. Exactly. Mm.
They chose Hafs, this Egyptian king or Abdul or what he was. He chose Hafs.
Yeah, a liar. They chose a liar.
But,
yeah.
Yes, but Hafs is not a part of this origin 10 kirat.
Yes.
So the Nile River is full of Qurans.
They call Hafs a liar, right? The scholars call Hafs a liar, and Muhammad said, anyone who lied about me, right? If your hadith is getting rejected, you're a liar. And Muhammad clearly says, anyone who lies about me, let him take his seat in hellfire. So according to Muhammad himself in Sahih al-Bukhari, anyone who lies about Muhammad, and we know that Hafs lied about Muhammad in the hadith, anyone who lies about Muhammad, according to Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, let him take his seat in hellfire. So according to Muhammad, Hafs is burning in hellfire for eternity. So why you Muslims are reading the Quran of someone, the recitation of Hafs, who is according to Muhammad, burning in hellfire? Do you see the logic, my friend? Do you see the disaster, my friend? Here we have another disaster.
Islam, brother. There is no logic, brother.
Yeah, why are you putting your salvation on someone who is, according to Muhammad, burning in hellfire? Try to understand this, man. Try not to get crazy. Disaster.
Crazy. Disaster, real disaster.
Yeah.
That's a disaster.
Yeah.
Yes, and they quote, they have the Quran and it's perfect preserved, but the first revealed surah is Surah 96. How became 96? It must be the first surah.
Yeah.
Only this is the proof for man-made.
You know, imagine, my friend, I'm a Muslim, right? I go to my Imam and I ask my Imam, brother, yes, brother, I have a question about chapter 6, brother. We have an ayah, that is ayah 91, brother. When I read it, it's talking about the Jews, and we know that Muhammad, the first time he encountered with Jews was in Medina. Okay, brother, what's your question about it? Brother, what is a Medina ayah that came much later when Muhammad was in Medina? What is it doing in a so-called chapter which is Mecca, which was revealed in Mecca, brother? Brother, shh. Brother, don't ask question, brother. Shh, just move. Move forward, brother. That's the answer that they get. And Muslims, sure, they don't dare to bring up these topics. And certainly Muslims don't get the answer from them. Right? They are putting the burden of proof on us while the burden of proof is on them. Right? It's on you.
Yes, they need to prove. They made the claim 1200 years, it's perfect preservation, perfect preserved. They need to prove.
Yeah, did you hear the other Muslim gentleman who called me earlier? He said, we have 96% of the Quran. Brother, what happened to the rest of the 4%?
Yes,
did you suck it out of your thumb? Where did you got the other 4%? Did you Fabricated? Yes, brother, because 96 plus 4% that is fabricated, we suck out of the mouth, it becomes 100. This is why we have to have Quran, brother. Do you see the logic?
Yes,
Do you
brother,
see
and
the
even
mindset of these people, man? Since
yes,
when
and
since
he
when is
claims
96%, 100%? Only in Islam, I think. Don't you agree?
yes,
Only in
brother, and the
Islam,
other
96 is 100%.
and the other problem is, brother, on this side, Islamic awareness. Adnan Rashid take this Husseini manuscript, but even Islamic awareness don't list this this manuscript.
Bro,
It's not.
Islamic awareness. Do you know who wrote the Islamic awareness website? Who are the people behind it? It's people like Mansour. Mansour is one of those people. Yes, that Mansour that Jay Smith and Hatun Tash talked to in Speaker's Corner. When did Mansour go to Turkey? When did he go to Uzbekistan? When did he go to Cairo? Did they give him access to study those manuscripts? No, only those those two people. Who? People like this guy, Isanoglu. They gave him the authority, access to study those musahif, not Islamic awareness. Islamic awareness only, I don't know where they got the information from, but certainly they had no access to these books. Only these people. This is the first time, guys, I kid you not, this is the first time in history that these two guys, this guy, Ekmeldin Isanoglu, and the other one, this guy, Tayyar Altikulic, only those two people did research. Only those people, for the first time in history, had access to these manuscripts that you see on the screen. Who is Mansour, man? Where did Mansour get his information from? Out of his thumb, brother. Right?
Yes, brother, and the question is...
Do you see the stupidity of these Muslims? Brother, Islamic awareness, brother. Islamic awareness, brother?
Yes, brother, and when Muhammad Hijab asks Yasir Qadi about this blank mushaf to write the Quran,
yeah.
Why did not Yasir Qadi say yes, the Husseini, or yes, the Birmingham, or yes, the top copy? Why did not Yasir Qadi quote these manuscripts?
Yeah.
I think Yasir Qadi is
my friend, maybe Rob Christian does not know how to read and understand. Do you see the screen, brother?
No. But I will see later. I will watch later.
Okay. You can't open the YouTube. Maybe I cannot read, guys. Maybe. Let us try again. Mr. Dr. Professor Ekmeldin Isanoglu says, and I quote, guys, are you there? I hope you can read with me. We have none. None means zero, right? Last time I checked, none means zero. We have zero.
I think, yes.
None of Uthman's mushafs. Did you catch it? None of them are from Uthman. Nor do we have any copies from those mushaf. Not only do they have the original, remember the original were 9 copies. 9 copies were sent to Basra, Damascus, and so on, to the 9 regions. The 9 copies were made. Guys, listen carefully. Uthman ordered to make 9 copies. When Zayd ibn Thabit finalized his compilation of the Quran, the Uthmanic Quran, Uthman ordered him to create 9 copies. Okay, fine. So what is this guy saying? We have none of those 9. Nor do we have any copies. Yeah, nor do we have any copies of these 9. Copies of these copies. These mushafs date from the later Umayyad period. Not only he is saying that, the second one confirms too. Dr. Tayyar Altikulic says no serious scholarly work has been done on them. So no Muslim on earth has done research before these two. That's what he's saying. These mushafs date from the early mid-8th century. Wait a second. Uthman lived in the 7th century. They are certainly not Uthmanic, nor copies sent by him. What's left?
Yes, it's clear. It's a quotation from a Sunni Muslim.
These are Sunni Muslims,
Yes.
guys. Those are not Shia. They can play the Shia and Sunni game. These are Sunni Muslims. These are scholars, professors. Right?
Yes, and I think one of these two guys was some kind of minister for religion or something like this for Turkey. One of these two guys was some kind of minister for culture or
You know what funny
religion,
is?
something like this.
You know, brother Alexander, you know what's funny? After you remember my video that I made about this, that small video, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. In the comment section, people like this Jason, whatever his name is, I think it's Ultimate Donkey, Ultimate Taqiyya guy. He said in the comment section, brother, the manuscripts, like top copy, was written in the year 661. 661. Fine, we'll go with you. When did Uthman die? Brother, when did Uthman die? For the people who just joined?
655.
56 to be specific.
656, yes.
So when you claim that those manuscripts were written from the year 661, I have a surprise for you. Uthman was born in 579 and he died in 656. Guys, do you see it? Do you see the screen? 656. So are you saying that Uthman, when he was already killed, he was killed by other Muslims? Are you saying that he gave the command to Zayd ibn Thabit from the grave? Did he give the command to Zayd from the grave? And did he also give the command from the grave to burn the 6 out of 7 ahruf? Was he talking from his grave? Brother,
I think it was 652 when he gave the command to
yes,
Zayd.
Exactly. He did it in 652. Remember, Muslim sources say Uthman gave the order to Zayd ibn Thabit in the year 652. 652. Again, for the people who did not hear it, 652. That's the order. That in that year, the order happened to Zayd ibn Thabit. But Uthman died in 652. Those scholars that you see here, they are talking, big chance that it started in 661. 661 minus 652. How many years is that, guys? Maybe your Christian cannot, help me to help you guys. 662 minus 652. How many years is that? We're trying to be politically correct. Remember, it could be between 661 and 750. How much? 661 minus 652. How many years is that, guys? Help me to help you. 9. Someone is saying 9.
9 years.
Is that true? Let us take a calculator.
661 minus 652 is 9 years.
9 years. Do you see it, guys? 9 years. So are you saying that Uthman in his grave was giving the command to Zayd to compile the Quran, to collect the Quran, compile the Quran and rewrite it in a so-called perfect copy? And not only that, to create from that copy 9 copies. He did that from the grave?
But brother. Brother,
oh man.
We take now the lower number, the small number, 661. Yes.
Yeah.
Can we take the same logic with the Birmingham manuscript?
You want to go there, bro? Don't bring that up. No problem.
Can we take the same logic at the Birmingham manuscript, which is 6 or 7 years before birth of Muhammad? No, the Muslims will say we take the later date.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm correct.
Yeah.
They will say no, we take the later date because Muhammad was not born. So why is okay to take here 661, but in the Birmingham manuscript is not good to take the lower number?
Yeah, and remember the Umayyad Caliphate began in 661, right? The Umayyad Caliph. So with Muawiyah and whatnot, right? So after the Rashidun Caliphate, after the rightly guided caliphs, right? So here we have a problem, my friend. We have a huge problem.
Yes.
Either way, it's not Uthmanic. Either way, it's not Uthmanic.
Yes, because the Muslim claim at this one manuscript is blood, some blood on this manuscript, and they claim that was the blood of Uthman. He was reading the Quran and someone stabbed him or something like this. And they say, no, it's not the blood of Uthman, and it's not a Uthmanic manuscript.
No.
It's not. Definitely not.
Yeah, and these people are honest, man. These are scholars. They cannot lie. Imagine they're going to get fired. These mushafs date from the later Umayyad period. So Uthman and the likes like him, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman and Ali ruled before the Umayyad period. The Umayyad period much came later after the Rashidun Caliphate. So we have a disaster here. How, Muslims, why don't you use your brains? Use your brains. That's what we are asking. Use your brains. How dare you to say that it's Uthmanic? How dare you? While we have two people who are confirming it.
It's the same reason why Yasir Qadi can lie. He can't lie. He know he lose his job. He know he lose everything in the West.
Yeah, bro, and you were the one who sent me this picture. I don't know where you got it from, but it's funny, bro.
This with the whole.
Yeah, with the whole thing, bro. When I saw it,
I made this picture.
Really, bro, you're creative, man. Oh man, guys, look at this. It's funny.
It's my work.
It's beautiful, man. I really loved it. I had to share it, man.
No, brother, thank you for take the call. It was amazing. The Sunnis get angry, upset, triggered.
Yeah.
It was nice. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I want to play a
God
video
bless you and your
we
family.
will wrap it. Thank you. God bless you for calling. Thank you.
Bye, brother.
Bye. Guys, you know what? Let us show you. And I was like, let me not do this, but to show you the true face of Islam, let us Rory, just a second, my friend. Rory, just a second. Let me play this video anyway, guys. This is the video that I was talking about, guys, in the beginning. The mother that we're talking about. Try not to get angry when you see this.
Selamat sore dan selamat sejahtera. Salam semuanya yang di Aceh atau di seluruh dunia. Saya ini yang bernama Fitri Handayani yang dinyatakan yang diviralkan oleh keluarga saya diculik. Semua itu tidak benar dan itu semua keinginan saya. Tidak ada unsur paksaan. Bahkan anak-anak saya diambil sekarang sama keluarga saya dan keluarga mantan suami saya. Jadi apa yang diviralkan itu semuanya tidak benar. Saya mohon Bapak Wali Kota Langsa, saya mohon, sangat mohon, saya memang sebenarnya orang Aceh, tapi inilah jalan saya, Pak. Jangan menyalahkan orang lain, salah saya sendiri. Inilah panggilan saya kepada Tuhan. Saya memang dimimpikan, dan inilah jalan saya, Pak. Jadi janganlah menyalahkan orang lain. Dan keluarga saya, Fitri minta maaf, Mak, Abang, Kakak, semuanya. Inilah udah jalan Fitri, Mah. Janganlah menuduhkan orang lain, menfitnah. Fitri tidak suka itu. Semoga Mama buka pintu hati Mama ya. Dan jangan pernah Fitri tidak tahu bilang apa lagi, Ma. Dan di sini saya menyatakan dalam keadaan sadar dan sehat jasmani dan rohani, tanpa unsur paksaan dari pihak lain, dan saya tulus niat ingin mengikut Yesus Kristus Tuhan saya yang sekarang. Adapun pernyataan ini saya ungkapkan dan niat tulus dan ingin memang pengikut Yesus. Dan awal pertama saya ke Medan tidak ada, dan kakak saya pun tidak ada yang unsur paksaan atau diajak. Bahkan kakak saya sendiri yang minta ikut saya ikut jualan. Saya terima, bahkan karena kakak saya pun pintar masak, ya udahlah, biarlah kami join, bagi sama. Dan bagi Kak Lia, janganlah berfitnah seperti ini, Kak. Kakak yang minta tolong kemarin agar kakak bangun dari kehidupan kakak. Kakak sendiri yang minta, tapi janganlah kakak berfitnah orang, Kak. Tolong bukakan pintu hati kakak. Inilah udah jalan Pit, Kak. Pit mohon, jangan pernah, Kak. Pit ikhlas. Kakak bawa lari anak Pit kemarin. Pit ikhlas, Kak. Tapi tolong jaga orang ini, Kak. Ibu mana yang rela meninggalkan anaknya? Hah? Coba kakak minta bagus-bagus, Kak. Kakak tinggalkanlah anakku satu. Jangan dua-dua kakak ambil. Kayak gini kakak bukan kakak yang jaga, Kak. Kakak serahkan sama siapa? Sama keluarga ayahnya si Balen, Kak. Kakak tahu kan kerjaannya apa, makan yang hasilnya apa, uang apa yang dikasih nanti, Kak. Kakak tahu kan? Jadi Fit mohon, Kak. Kakak ungkapkanlah yang sebenarnya. Jangan memfitnah orang. Dan Pit kan tidak pernah bilang, Pit dimimpikan, bukan dipaksa. Tuhan Yesus lah yang membawa Pit kemari, Kak. Kakak tahu keluarga kita kayak mana kan, Kak? Kakak tahu kayak mana keluarga kita di sana. Jadi janganlah, Kak, memfitnah orang. Pit mohon. Kakak juga, kakak yang kenalin Pit sama dia. Dan bagi Pit dialah imam yang buat Pit yang terbaik, Pak. Jadi tolonglah. Tolong Pit, minta tolong. Janganlah, Kak, kayak gini. Jangan memviralkan yang enggak-enggak. Kayak gini, lihatlah, Pit udah terpisah sama anak Pit, Kak. Apa kakak gak sayang sama kami? Apa salahnya beda agama, Kak? Apa salah agama Kristen? Apa kalian keluarga Pit sendiri merebut anak Pit kah? Apa kalian senang Pit kayak gini? Menderita Pit tanpa anak. Sampai masuk SMS ini Pit disuruh kembali ke Islam. Kan Pit sudah jelaskan, mau Pit dibunuh pun Pit nggak akan kembali lagi ke situ. Karena keyakinan Pit di sini, di Kristen Kak. Sebenarnya kan Pit yang berhak untuk anak Pit, tapi kenapa kalian pisahkan Kak? Kakak gak perasaan kayak mana kehilangan anak kakak. Kakak belum pernah merasakan, tapi Pit yang merasakan Kak. Kenapa tega kalian mengambil orang ini? Jelas-jelas Bapak Sabu itu yang kalian bela. Apa? Semua keluarga membelakan ayah anak-anak, padahal mereka tahu semua berbuat tanpa kerjaannya. Jangan kena uang, jangan kena uang kalian bela dia. Dan berikan makanan uang haram untuk anak Pit sekarang. Pit ikhlaskan, tapi Pit serahkan semua sama Tuhan supaya kami bisa berkumpul kembali. Kakak gak pernah merasakan kehilangan anak, makanya kakak tenang di sana. Iyalah Kak, saat waktu itu mereka sakit-sakitan di sana, tapi di saat ku bawakan ke sini, setelah aku mengenal Yesus, tidak pernah sakit-sakitan. Seharusnya terbuka pintu hati kalian di situ, bahwa kami di sini sehat-sehat aja. Dan maaf semuanya, saya di sini tidak pernah diculik. Saya bahkan pergi sendiri dan tiap minggu saya mengikuti. Saya penasaran, saya mengikuti tiap minggu pergi ke gereja, apa yang mereka sembah, apa yang mereka ngapain mereka ke sana. Saya pergi sendiri, bahkan Pak Edi pun tidak tahu dia. Saya pergi saat kami video call, ditanyanya ngapain di sana. Saya mengatakan sama dia, aku pengen tahu apa yang kalian sembah. Saya pergi, siapapun yang ajak, siapapun mau pergi ke gereja, saya pun minta mau kemana. Saya tanya mau kemana tiap minggu. Kok orang berpakaian dah rapi-rapi. Saya tanya, kemana kalian, mau kemana? Dibilang mau ke gereja. Saya ikutlah. Saya mau lihat. Disitulah saya mengikuti dan melihat rumah Tuhan. Dan saya lihat tidak ada mereka sembah patung yang selama ini yang saya kirakan patung yang disembah. Jadi saya mohon, keluarga Aceh, bangsa Aceh. Orang tua saya juga, keluarga saya, keluarga besar Fitri, Ma. Maafkan Fitri, inilah udah jalan Fitri, Ma. Tolong ikhlaskan, Ma. Ikhlaskan Fitri. Ini memang udah jalan Fitri, Ma. Udah pilihan Fitri, tanpa paksaan. Jadi saya mohon kepada bangsa Aceh, jangan percaya apa yang diviralkan oleh keluarga saya. Inilah saya yang sebenarnya, yang sudah menyatakan semua isi hati saya. Sekian dan terima kasih. Shalom.
Oke Bu, ini kan walaupun ini menjadi persoalannya keluarga ibu. Ini mohon maaf, kami kemarin rame-rame, ini mohon maaf. Kami hanya berempati atas dugaan bahwa ada warga kita, warga Langsa yang kemudian berpindah agama dan sampai kedua anaknya itu seperti yang kita lihat di foto di media yang muncul, anaknya juga ikut dibaptis gitu, sehingga kita miris, kita mau coba ulurkan tangan, mana tahu ada solusi yang bisa kita buat, mana tahu bisa kita ajak kembali, mengembalikan. Nah, mungkin ini kawan-kawan yang lain coba nanti koordinasi dengan dinas terkait. Kalau ini secara kekeluargaan saya pikir sulit. Kenapa? Karena kemarin sudah dilakukan, tapi ternyata kan
bagian berhasil.
Ya,
ada anaknya berhasil.
Anaknya yang pulang. Jadi kalau ibu misalnya keluarga ingin fitrinya pulang, tentu kan harus ada penekanan pemerintah, campur tangan pemerintah. Nah, ini kita dorong. Apalagi misalnya kedua anak ini yang mamanya nggak ada, oke lah ada keluarga misalnya yang bisa cover. Tapi apapun cerita kan kedua anak ini juga menjadi tanggung jawab pemerintah. Nah, kita dorong dinas sosial untuk bisa memperhatikan apakah kemudian si anak mau dititipkan di pesantren atau nanti si fitrinya waktu pulang kita bawa lagi ke pesantren. Ini kan ya. Kalau anaknya dia punya ayah. Iya, tapi kan ini kan kita dorong. Nah, terlepas dia punya ayah atau tidak punya ayah, tapi kan bagusnya kan dia mendapat bekal yang lebih kuat sehingga besok tidak lagi dalam tanda kutip lah. Misalnya Fitri ini nggak dapat kita bawa pulang, sewaktu-waktu anak ini besar dibawa lari sama dia kan sah-sah saja.
Jangan, Bu. Biar berdiri sendiri. Jangan paksa kayak gitu dihukum negara ini. Tenang dulu. Iya, Bang. Udah, ayo. Itu Bang, kami mau ikut. Jangan paksa gitu. Jangan, ayo deh.
Kutuntut kalian semua.
Tuntut mamamu lu. Tuntut mamamu. Tuntut mamamu. Hai inang, hai mereka paksa lagi nyal punya hati bukan kah? Inang bu. Kita inang kamu kawin deh, hai Suraji. Suraji. Dia satu bini orang. Ya kabar. Kau minasa. Kau bilang. Kau suami ji. Kita dulu. Adik lu suami ji. Adik lu. Boleh. Adik lu. Boleh kamu ke apa lagi? Selamat kerja. Apa kau bilang? Udah ini belum gimana belum? Kan selumnya. Salah di sana. Lalu aja. Nah, anak mau boleh. Ini dua aja. Benar dua aja. Banyak dua aja sih. Tarik muka aja. Sauna bisa.
Sudah diberkati kok bukan. Dari mana caranya?
Tanya sama dia, Bu. Tanya sama dia.
Kita nggak bisa kekerasan. Ini di kota Medan.
Kita polsek dah.
Suratnya nggak ada orang ini. Surat apa? Enggak bisa. Suratnya. Baru saja.
Kami mah orang tak hukum. Ada surat kayak begini.
Jangan.
Belagean, Mbak.
Ini bukan kami paksa atas kesadaran dia sendiri. Aku orang tuanya.
Ini orang tua saya.
Orang tuaku.
Ini orang tua dia nih. Ini orang tuanya.
Ya udah.
Saya orang kita dari Aceh, Pak. Putra daerah Aceh. Putra dari Aceh. Saya orang Batak, putra lahir Aceh.
Makanya kayak gitu kau. Laginya nggak ada surat. Nggak ada surat.
Dia nggak ada paksaan loh, Bu. Di luar kesadarannya sendiri, Bu. Kayak bilang tadi, memang jualan.
Tanya sama dia sendiri, Bu. Saya nggak ada paksa, nggak ada main dukung-dukung.
Orang tua, sopan ngomongnya, walaupun kalau agama tapi orang tua ya.
Tolonglah, Bu. Saya nggak mau
Ngomongin orang tua ya.
Jadi kenapa gini?
begini, Bu ya.
Jangan secara hukum.
Dia pada dasarnya memang mau jualan. Karena dia suka memang turut dia, Pak. Nggak ada saya ngaruh.
Bu, gini aja, Bu. Tanya sama anak ibu, apa memang dia mau dipaksa atau tidak?
Secara baik-baik.
Nah, ya. Biar kita ambil surat pernyataan si Fitri sama gereja.
Iya. Tapi biar surat saya mau dibawa ke sana, Pak. Saya mau.
Saya saksi. Ya.
Jangan langsung cari ibu di kota Medan. Jangan kayak gitu.
Tunggu ya.
Royok, pengeroyokan.